You know my it's about to get wild. Sing my southern smile. Oh no, will I let them get to me? Haters stay obsessed with my success and I live for it. Checking names in the evening, kick their asses in the morning. Hate me if you wanna, I won't bat an eye for it. If I'm being honest, pretty mama, the drama is boring me. 180 degrees, got a record up my sleeve. I think I turn it to gold. I keep rolling down the road, flowing like the breeze. The devil hides from me, cause he knows I won't sell my soul. Ain't no hit it and quit it, me and the mic are going steady. Working 25/8, get that studio ready. Cause the bars are platinum and the beat drops heavy. Take the Chevy Drifter till she busts down the whole levee. Now give me a second to just adjust my crown. Keep collecting these lyrics, it's getting heavy now. By the time it's over, I'll have them all bowing down. After all, it ain't easy being queen of the South. No, oh no, you don't like my style. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh no, tears on my enemies. Haters are just jealous of my long legacy. Oh no, it's about to get wild. Sing my southern smile. Oh no, will I let them get to me? Hey, I can't hear you. Y'all ain't talking that shit loud enough. I'm on another level, spinning tires, leave you in the dust. I won't ever get tired. I'm inspired by bossing you up, surrounded by my trophies. They just handed you a sippy cup. Lyrically assassinated by the crow. Bitch, you ate it. Instigate the game I played. It sucks to be the loser, ain't it? Checkmate in the rap game. I'm the winner. Such a country girl. They pay to eat my chicken dinner. Now I gotta put you in the ground. Undertaker coming round. Had to let them know your skills were in the lost and found. I ain't dissing nobody, this is just a warning. I had to let them know before they try to ward it on. I'm in beast mode, like I got a cheat code. Pulling all the triggers and pulling out all the stops. Pouring my heart into it, every single drop. Till the last beat plays and the last mic drops. Oh no, you don't like my style. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh no, tears on my enemies. Haters are just jealous of my long legacy. Oh no, it's about to get wild. Sing my southern smile. Oh no, will I let them get to me? If you don't like me, then please stand up. If you don't like me, no, I don't give a fuck. If you don't like me, then please stand up. If you don't like me, no, I don't give a Cara, Lana, Queen. Oh, no. You don't like my style. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh no, tears on my enemies. Haters are just jealous of my long legacy. Oh no.
Well, good evening. We back. Can you hear me? That's the next question. Okay. I hope y'all can hear me, because if not, well, it wouldn't be the first time I talk to myself. But Mr. Grumpy, Mrs. Jekyll, Slim, 380. We back. Did y'all miss me? I missed you. Well, most of you, but my aim is improving. I figure what better way to end this year See, nothing can ever run smoothly with Jekyll. Like now, I don't know. Stop messing with me. I'm trying to learn this, stand on my own 2 feet and be up here by myself and not have somebody to go back and forth with. That is not till June. But all I can say, y'all, 2022 has been a hell of a ride. There is a few people that I am exiting 2022 with that I entered 22 with. And there's a lot more that will not be coming into 2023 with me. And all I got to say is know your own worth, peoples. Like, know your own worth. People treating you shitty, take a look in the mirror because you allowed that behavior. But with that being said, we got up first tonight. We have brand new TTO. I've only been waiting 2 years for this this album to drop. So we're going to kick off tonight with brand new TTO, and this is Head in the Clouds. So here we go.
I'm leaving this town, I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. Hope mama you proud, I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. I know you feeling me now, I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. But I know I'm hellbound, I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds.
Victory for the high.
Yeah, big time, I don't know my own weight. I found a way to control my own fate. Mind don't bake like turkey day. And I got my own back like a vertebrae flex. Transmit words, you ain't heard of safe sex. Wrap it up with a latex. Paychecks and I flip like pinball, old school reference. I don't pretend y'all bounce like a tip. I don't get tax and fifth in my tax bracket. But a rock fight tease out the packet. With the cross my chain like a Baptist. Jesus on the track list. Cool, spread the word, herb medicinal. In the end, I'm a chief, no sitting bull, smoke going up, and I'm not bullshitting you. Go. I'm leaving this town, I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. Hope mama you proud, I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. I know you feeling me now, I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. But I know I'm hellbound, I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds.
Victory for the high.
I got my head in the clouds. That's a double entendre. Nobody ever wants to kick us, so it's always me and the missus with the last name Jane. Cause marijuana, like Toby Maguire playing Peter Parker. No Gwen or Stacy could make me drop her. Wouldn't even daydream of a life without her. Never gave me any reason to deny a doubt her. That's enough about her. Let's talk about dreams, all the things to think about when we're awake or asleep. Me and Jason Dreams taking over with my team. Across the 7 seas and every continent we please. Feel the breeze on the beach with some different sand. Feel my feet on the bleachers with different sands. Different stages, different pitches full of fire for fans. Cause living life to the fullest is my retirement plan.
I'm leaving this town, I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. Hope mama you proud, I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. I know you feeling me now, I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds, I got my head in the clouds. But I know I'm hellbound, I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds.
Victory for the high.
All I wanna do is make my family proud. But look at me now. See, I got a wife and a child. Even got a few stacks up in my bank account. Living up in the clouds, started down at the ground. Found me a ladder, set me a goal. Climbed so high to the air turned cold. Never gave up hope, didn't know where to go. But I knew what was got about the words that I spoke. No joke for real, I had hope, my skill would turn to my benefit. Then who for deal came out the woodwork. Still ain't much, but it's enough for me to go and get a meal and such. Ain't got a million bucks, but I feel it's clutch like it's in the palm of my sweaty hands and such. It's so close that I feel that I may adjust. If it ain't about the fortune, then in God we trust.
I'm leaving this town. I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds. I got my head in the clouds. Hope mama you proud. I don't wanna come back down. Got my head in the clouds. I got my head in the clouds. I know you feeling me now. I got my head in the clouds. Got my head in the clouds. I got my head in the clouds. But I know I'm hellbound. I got my head in the clouds. I got my head in the clouds.
Victory for the high.
I can't say I was disappointed. I'm not quite, and I was muted. I can't say I'm disappointed, but definitely I don't know if it was worth a 2-year wait, maybe a year and 10-month wait for this, but 2 years, I don't know, but it was good. And y'all, I will drop the link before the end of the live to the whole album, but can we all, hey Karma, how you doing, girl? But let me get a thumbs up in the or a middle finger, or I don't care, give me some emoji if we want Jekyll to drop his album in 2023. I got to do my job for a moment as his personal assistant. Okay, next up we got, I don't know what we got. Hold on. We have Medicine by Jomar R. Rodriguez Pavon. I probably slaughtered that. But here we go with Medicine. I think this is the first time on the channel for us. So here we go.
Give me medicine, give me all you have. Give me anything, give me all you want. We can't tell it all. No, we can't know it all. Life is a puzzle, it's incomplete, full of mysteries. Begging for medicine. Begging for medicine. We are not in need, looking for medicine. We are not in need, searching for healing. We are working hard to be better human. Nobody's perfect, and that alone make us unique. Different struggles, different battles, different scenes, but we are looking for medicine. 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 In the end, we do. Give me imagination. Give me your creation. Give me your perfection. Like a revelation. Perfection doesn't exist. Never learn from mistakes. Let it be. Life is a puzzle you can't complete. Full of footsteps, full of footprints. Begging for guidance. We are not in need, looking for medicine. We are not in need, searching for healing. We are working hard to be better human beings. Nobody's perfect, and that alone make us unique. Different stories, different meanings, different links, but we are looking for medicine. 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 In the air, we all do. We are not deep, looking for medicine. We are diving deep, searching for healing. We are working hard to be better human beings. Nobody's perfect, and that won't make us unique. Different struggles, different battles, different scenes. But we are looking for medicine. But we are looking for medicine. But we are looking for medicine. But we are looking for medicine.
I don't know if it's a StreamYard's issue at this point or what the hell it is, because yeah. Because like it's coming clear through my phone, my ears. But apparently when it's rebroadcasting, so what's your question, Jacko? Okay, maybe that'll work. Maybe broadcasting to two places is not what's going to work. But while Jekyll figures out his question, bear with me, y'all. I don't know how good the quality is going to be. Hey, TK. Why do you got to make my brain hurt, Jekyll? Hey, TK. Send me a DM, Jekyll, so I know what you're talking about. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this whole thing, because TK told me, let's see what I can do on New Year's Eve. Okay, I've told you right to your face. You're like that hook is garbage on a live. Stop. I just worked up the courage to do this, Jacko. So stop. You're confusing me. Here we go. And then this is going in the vote, and I will never try to do this again. Looking at my kingdom feeling like it's gonna crumble. Practicing the concrete, looking like destruction about to tumble. Caught up, fumble, rumble in the stands. The crowd applauding because I feel some misery on my face. You damn it, I'm gonna stand around and watch it all fall down. I'm a fighter. Survive you made me think I wear the crown. This time you make me push my face to smash to the ground. It's embedded in my head. Never forgot to every night. That I find no lesson. I'm stronger. I cannot deny my petty stresses any longer. They didn't get me, turning me into a monster. Stupid, silly things, having to scream like a lobster of myself. That's happened on my own body. One day, feeling like a monster running through the jungle. Next day, feeling like a peasant begging for scraps, exploring all the characters they know now. Feels like the traps set up coming at me again. I barely made it to base, turning no way I'm gonna win. Spin, round and round, ready for the KO. To back up, most people not a single day goes by without me trying to resurrect my past all your honor, trust, faithfulty, and respect. Because I regret all the damage I let happen with neglect. And will rest to my message to conduct the last step. With the record despicable, not completely dismissible, but simply visible and it's no longer livable. But I'll fix it all up like cynical, because I'll be the king. And now it's pitiful, but I have no pity though. This is my falling, truly empirical. Now it's picking up. Sometimes I have to let me it off. Ready for anything and everything that may be in store. Ready to push my limits beyond what I can endure. Ready to run myself dry and then give it some more. What that's to accomplish, the reason I was born, the reason that I'm alive, the reason that I survive. While I'm striving for the season, of course, until it's right. While I'm fighting night from the rise, the greatest king in the world you'll ever see in the thousand I spent. Yours and mine, I'm just casting the glory. I'm finally getting that plot twist in the midst of the story. I'm hoping I have to get the bloody and joy, but I'll do it all after the week. With me or against me, somewhere in between, so no open on my side to next to me. Hopefully, against me, not going through anything. I still have much of a journey becoming a suitable thing. Like I was him up from the ground. Paradise, I go back around, get back to calling it a home, but it won't be together as it will roll. You help me? I'm all the way to the I can't wait till I'm going to keep on building it every day. I'll do my part. Meet in the middle when the whole crowd here is out. Celebrate our victory and maybe some songs this time. We'll have to have a purple crowd, maybe we'll have a spark. The next week, on how to raise the kingdom, hit the books in the library in the upcoming months. People with the building with pillars and pistols. And you tell me I always be ready to fight. The first is young God done that. For many in it, you will supply you with water, will supply you with home, but anything else you want, you'll have to supply it on your own. I know it's only a dream, and I'm not really a king, but stick around and see this kingdom means I'm a real king. The team that I got, taking over the sky, it's activated with the cloud of the rising up to the top. We won't stop it moving and growing as if it's doing, keep knowing that we can do it, and no one will give it to us. Let's go out and earn it. We'll have to reach out and earn it. The journey is never easy, the harder the more work. The more courage, the more nerves, the more you're giving to it, the more you're going to deserve it. You deserve it and you know it. You're out here, I do it. The battle with hardships and making your way right through it. One is one thing when you're making good on your movement and you finally put yourself in the humble how you do it. It doesn't look like music is going to be a thing. But honestly, I can't remember the last time I'd even tried that. So if I had been working on it all year, I think I could have done better. I don't know what is up with StreamYards, but I don't know. The only other thing I could think of is if I tried this and I don't know the quality of what is going to come out. So, auto tune. You're getting a shin kick in March, Jacko.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected.
Like I said, yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. This is my last desperate attempt.
It's karma. Coming. Ay, 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 ay. Give it to me. Show me what you got. What you working with. Now let me see you drop. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. The way we move our bodies got us circled by a crowd. Right on me, drop it to the flow. And when you hit the ground, baby, bring it back up slow. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. Ignore the haters, jealous of the way we put it down. Don't like what you see, well, baby, you don't gotta look. Hating on me because I'm stacked just like a book. Tell me why you jealous, so I know why you is mad. Cause I rock a D cup and a 40-inch. Keep running your mouth. No, really, it's okay. Keep calling me fat, cause you know I'm still gon' slay. You jelly belly, why? Because I'm all natural. Don't need no surgeries, I got it from my mama, ho. Big booty Judy, they call me Thicky Vicky. Don't be mad at me, cause your man tryna get with me. JK, I'm Leslie, I'm not into little Dicky. So if you in my city, hit me up and we get frisky. Give it to me, show me what you got, what you working with. Now let me see you drop. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. The way we move our bodies got us circled by a crowd. Right on me, drop it to the flow. And when you hit the ground, baby, bring it back up slow. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. Ignore the haters, jealous of the way we put it down. Y'all can keep on hating, y'all can keep on faking. Until you love yourself, baby, you ain't gonna make it. Y'all can keep on hating, y'all can keep on faking. Until you love yourself, baby, you ain't gonna make it. Keep saying that I'm cocky, jealous of my confidence, mad cause I'm loving me. How does that make any sense? Opinions do not matter when I'm trying to be like Ari. Call me Miss Moving On, I'm a boss like with harmony. Big booty Judy, they call me Thicky Vicky. Don't be mad at me, cause your man's trying to get with me. JK, I'm Leslie, I'm not into little Dicky. So if you in my city, hit me up and we get frisky. Give it to me, show me what you got, what you working with. Now let me see you drop. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. The way we move our bodies got us circled by a crowd. Right on me, drop it to the flow. And when you hit the ground, baby, bring it back up slow. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. Ignore the haters, jealous of the way we put it down. Eyebrows on fleek, face James Charles beat. Body perfect, and ooh, that personality. You got them shaking, the way your thighs be quicking. To say that you're perfection would just be an understatement. Hype them up, show your girl some love. Tell them they the ish, and far more than enough. You all that, in a bag of chips. The way you throw it back, got us snapping for a bit. You thicky, they looking at your bitties. Do your thing, hypnotize them like you Biggie. Then cool off, like your name was Missy. And if you in our city, hit us up and we'll get litty. Give it to me, show me what you got, what you working with. Now let me see you drop. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. The way we move our bodies got us circled by a crowd. Grind on me, drop it to the flow. And when you hit the ground, baby, bring it back up slow. Bounce it up and down, then bring it back around. Ignore the haters jealous of the way we put it down.
I don't know if that, could you guys hear that better? Like, did it? I know, but it'll be much more satisfying, Jekyll, when I get to do it in person. I still haven't decided if we should go live or not while I'm visiting. Don't you grr at me in that tone. Oh, shit. You know, oh, shit. Yeah. Wait. You and I haven't gotten banned yet. And if any of y'all watched, with that being said, first off, it's on this channel. You should go back and watch some of the episodes of With That Being Said. That is where I started. I was sweet and innocent and quiet, and I met Jekyll. And now y'all got this 2 years later. So next up, we got okay, so we're gonna stop making it weird, Jekyll. Next up, we gotta play some dark arts. Stop it. Ain't anybody on my side? Damn. At least Jen's on my side. At least Jen's got my back. But we got dark arts. And if you all would have told me last year at this time that Jen, will you throw a shoe at him? I have, for the record, I have never called any man daddy. I don't even know my daddy. He went out for milk before I was born and never came back. But anyways, back to whatever the hell we were talking about before that. Dark Arts. We dropped that in October, and that's where Lady Lunatic made her rap debut. How did we get here? Oh. With that being said, we are off the rails. So Why not? We will come back to dark arts at a later date because we can't be serious right now.
I bet she didn't think twice about Amarillo. Hill Denver, all the ones crossed her mind. She's flying down 40 like a bat out of hell from Memphis. She left me all alone, Montgomery tonight. She's getting deep down dash, red out of night. Tattooed up in Tennessee, hang on in Austin, up in Boston. Getting it down in New Orleans. Getting it through there, fucking someone else. Now I'm on my knees. Ready, she'll come back. Give me that sweet ass. Already know that she's getting deep down there.
Open up.
Sucking on for what's his name. I wonder what her daddy said. Maybe he's the one to blame.
How are you, Jekyll?
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, right. I've known you almost 3 years. You stay doing shit.
I don't do shit. Yeah.
Well, you get blamed for shit.
I get blamed for every fucking thing. That's different. Wait, what button did you
What are you watching?
What do I always watch? I'm watching Fox News.
Hey, speaking of that, it's the perfect segue. Barbara Walters said, "Fuck you, 2023." The Pope Benedict dude, he said, "See you later." They are dropping like flies. The
Because
leader
Barbara Walters did not want to see what happens in 23. 22 is fucked enough. And she said, fuck 23. I ain't doing this
Yeah.
shit again. No, I'm out.
Apparently the leader of Scientology is missing, and his wife has been missing for like 2 decades.
Whoa,
Nobody's
whoa, whoa.
seen her
Hold
in
on.
public.
The leader of Scientology is missing. Where'd Tom Cruise go?
No, he's not the leader. Like the
Bullshit,
leader.
he ain't the leader. That motherfucker made the whole thing up.
Wow. Anyways, yeah, the feds tried to serve him, I believe, on child trafficking, and he up and disappeared.
Okay, so it's not him, it's Bill Clinton.
It's I never paid much attention to Scientology. That's well, we
Got
won't
something to do with the stars. I know that.
I don't know, but it makes people weird.
Tom Cruise is in it, and that fat dude from Greece is in it.
Fat dude from Greece.
Yeah, John Travolta. That guy.
Oh,
He's in it. And other than that, I don't know anything about Scientology other than it's something to do about stars or some shit.
don't get rid of shoes, Jen. You keep getting more.
No, fuck that. Don't get no more shoes. She's got like 16 crates of shoes, and she don't wear like but fucking 2 pairs of them, and then she buys new ones, and then she puts the other ones in a tote.
Don't go get rid of them.
You keep saying
You
you get rid of them, but you never do.
You never know when you are going to need a pair of shoes. Like, I regret getting rid of my biker boots.
I
don't
know
wear-
exactly when she'll need any of these shoes. Never
Okay.
You never know. And if they
in
are
the
heels,
history of ever.
and if they are heels can double as weapons in the apocalypse.
Oh. That's what I like.
I'll tell you when she's going to need those shoes. As soon as she gets rid of them, then she'll buy 10 pairs that look just like the old ones she used to have because it gave her a memory of some shit. Then she'll buy another 10 pairs and then get rid of one and say, look, I got rid of shoes. I know how your type works.
Your type.
Yeah, female type.
Wait, I thought we weren't females. Or
You're
we're
not a
girls.
female. She's a female.
Oh, that's a huge tit. That's a
What got huge tits? Who's got huge tits?
I see tits.
Are you talking about that girl in that commercial? Yeah, she does have big tits.
It always comes back.
I don't know what's happening right now.
It always comes back to boobs.
It either comes back to boobs or somebody shitting on someone's chest. I don't know why, but it does.
Or midgets.
Or midgets. Fuck those Shriners kids, by the way. They have this new commercial ad. It's got this creepy ass little kid on it. I don't know what it is. I think it's kid. I think it's human. I don't really know. But it freaks me out every time a fucking commercial comes on.
At least we're on on our channel tonight. If it's going to get banned.
If we haven't got banned yet, I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, that is true. See, I really thought, like, all jokes aside, the Pope dude that like stepped down from being the Pope, I really thought
hot diddling little kids.
I really thought he was the Antichrist, but he's dead, so I guess he's not the Antichrist. I was wrong about that because there's just something about him that's creepy.
Well, I don't understand this. How can you be the Pope, but yet at the same time, I'm not saying anything bad about homosexual community, but how can you be the Pope, yet okay with the homosexual community? It says straight up in the Bible that's wrong.
Okay,
I'm not saying it's wrong. I didn't write the goddamn Bible.
How are you going to use the Lord's name in vain as you're talking about the Bible?
That's a good point too. Fuck it. I don't know.
So,
but I ain't the Pope. I'm allowed to use the Lord's name in vain while I'm making a point about the Lord's name.
Are you a Patriots fan or are you a Tom Brady fan?
I'm a Patriots fan, even though I think old number 10 there is a dirty motherfucking player, but I like it. I rock with him.
Brady?
No, Brady's 12.
Who's number 10?
I'm talking about their new quarterback. What's his name? I'm having a brain fart at the name.
I don't know. I'm legit.
Jones.
Oh yeah. I was for a while thinking about becoming a Broncos fan, but they all shit the fucking bed.
Yeah, don't be a Broncos fan, right? Especially right now. My wife's a Broncos fan, and oh my god, it's hilarious watching them games.
And then I like TK's team, Seattle, but I like Seattle strictly for a girl reason. They have the best uniforms.
They do have pretty colors, I ain't gonna lie.
They do.
They're pretty.
You know what's not a pretty color? Pink hair.
Well, good thing I don't have pink hair. I know what you're trying to say right now.
I don't know. I dyed my hair earlier today, so.
Yeah, but it's not pink. It's red.
No. It was, no, you didn't see it after. I think I had just sent the picture to Jen. After I washed my hair twice, it was pink for about the first 6 inches of my hair. Then it went to like dark blood red.
All you need is 6 inches.
Oh my God.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Jesus, take the wheel.
Wait, what happened? New device connected. You just turn your. Well, how did you connect your shit to the fucking TV? How did you do that? Yeah.
It just automatically did.
Yeah, I did, because it said new device connected and took over the buttons I was pushing. But I was trying to find this channel anyway, so it works.
I don't know.
How did that happen?
Happy accident?
Connected.
Wait, how do you only have 2 people watching? Because I joined in it. People got mad about my homosexual Pope comment.
No, it's we're not playing a whole lot of music.
Wait, now you disconnected. Now disconnect the TV. What are you doing? Stop pushing buttons.
I take my headphones off because I can't hear TV turn.
Well, because I have the volume off there, honey.
I know.
What happened?
Because I had to take them off because it kept doing.
Wait, now we're back on Fox News. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Neither.
I had to take them off because it kept messing up.
Luna, when you get here, you're in charge of the remote because apparently we can't figure this fucking thing out. Maybe I need to go to Shriners.
You're too old. Well, I guess that's one way to make the move of what's big in 2023. You just said
Exactly. What the fuck just happened? Why am I in Dubai?
What? Is it New Year's? And what is wrong with you? Oh,
I don't know what's happening right now.
The TV is smarter.
You're
than
pairing to the living room.
That's what it's doing.
Okay, well, something is happening because I'm in Dubai, UAE, whatever the fuck that means.
You got to be smarter than the TV.
Why are you in Dubai?
How can I be smarter than a TV as a smart TV?
At least you don't eat
Here,
crayon.
you take the clicker. I'm taking it. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I was trying to turn on the YouTube thing that you had already turned on, but then you turned it off, and then it went to Dubai. I don't know what happened.
Oh. So I'm in charge of the remotes. Heaven help us.
Well, if you're not, there's one or two things on right now in my house: Fear Factor or Fox News. And if it's not one of those two, it's because the TV's off. Holy hell!
What?
Oh, that shot of tequila is a kicker. Ooh. Fuck. I've had like 7 shots. So
I had.
Wait, now we're watching Fear Factor.
Well, I had to turn it off. Go back to. I'll turn it off.
Oh dear Lord.
Well, on one channel you have 24/7 Fear Factor.
You're
That never turns off like ever. And then on the other channel you have Spectrum, which is our cable service that has Fox News on it.
Yeah.
Unless it's Sunday, then we'll watch football and watch Columbus get their ass kicked. Because Russell Wilson sucks.
So bad they fire their coach.
Yeah, fucking that coach sucked balls. Oh my God.
We gotta give him a chance, though.
Why? Why do we gotta give him a chance?
He had
Wilson as a quarterback. He still couldn't win.
You gave me a chance when I was a nobody and didn't know anything and didn't even like rap music. And look where we are now.
Okay, that may be one thing, but you're not trying to kick a field goal from more than half the field away on 3rd down.
I could do it if I
think
tried.
you're a little bit better than their coach.
I could try, but I wouldn't.
You would probably do better. My dog would do better.
Your dog is taller than me.
There you go.
My dog is taller than you, yes. My dog is taller than me.
Everybody's taller than me.
You're
mini.
My dog is staring at me, actually. Standing on the couch staring at me. What? I'm not giving you tequila. My dog's an alcoholic.
He loves tequila.
He loves tequila. I've never met a dog that liked tequila. And he loves it.
He
loves tequila.
Okay, so I live with my aunt and uncle. You know that. But
fucking lying. You don't live with your aunt and uncle.
My uncle's side of the family is Mexican. They know how to drink. And we had Christmas Eve, we had the Christmas party. And I am not one to drink. I had 2 beers, 2 Coors Light on Thanksgiving, and I was fucking like buzzed to the point I wake up.
Oh, you're fucked when you come visit them.
But I had, his mom, which I consider her like my grandma, she wanted to make me a drink. So I'm like, okay, you can't turn down like a 70-year-old woman when they're offering you alcohol. You just can't. Like, that's bad. That's bad juju. So she made me, the night started off with Kahlua and milk. And then it went to, well, since you're changing your name to Seeger, you have to do a shot. That's how we initiate into the family. Like, what am I joining a gang? I gotta be initiated. So that started with a shot of Patron. So that was the first time I'd ever had Patron. And that's gonna get me in trouble because it goes down so smooth like water. And then it was
Patron's not bad.
and then we went to how I didn't vomit, I don't know, because then it went to whiskey and Jameson orange. So I started the night out with Kahlua and milk and ended it with whiskey.
You hardly ever drink, and you're gonna come visit here where we have Tequila Fridays.
You know,
And
I'm gonna be in Colorado for my birthday.
even worse, you're gonna be into Colorado. Yeah, you're gonna be to Colorado.
But we are not acknowledging how old I am going to be.
I didn't say shit about that. You did, but that's your fault. And any other weekend than when I got the babies here, we do Tequila Fridays. Because Skylar goes to my mom's house on Fridays usually, so we have a few shots of tequila usually.
Oh, fuck, that was hot. Fuck me, that was my tit.
Wait, what? Why are we talking about your tit again?
Because I just burnt myself with my lighter. I was lighting my
Now we're
bowl.
talking about tits. What?
She's lighting her tits on fire, apparently. She's not even drinking. Yeah.
Why are you lighting your tits on fire?
I lit my bowl. I was lighting my bowl. And after I
Wait.
lit my bowl.
Why are you lighting your bowl? I thought you quit smoking.
Yeah,
What happened to that?
Years. I'm done.
Years.
No, like I'm
The
done.
resolution is to quit again.
No, like starting the third is because if work all gets if everybody gets the day off on Monday, I'm gonna start. But starting the second, I'm gonna get back to exercising. I still got the plan that you wrote that you made me up, and now I got not only do I got a heavy bag or a punching bag, but the two shitheads got for Christmas. They named him Bob, but it's one of those like thingies that you like has a head and like the torso. I don't know what they're called.
You're talking about that dude that looks like a dude, but it's like a punching bag, but in the shape of a dude.
Yeah, and it's like it's almost like his like silhouette or whatever. Yeah, they got one of those for Christmas. The thing's
Why?
tall.
All the kid's gonna do is stab with some shit.
No, he takes that out on my door. But anyways. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, my dog eats loud.
Did you just say Jen eats loud? That's mean.
No, I didn't say my wife eats loud. I said my dog.
Oh.
I'm married to my dog.
Well, in some states that is probably legal.
My dog married me once. The witness of my ex's wedding, but after that point. He's getting old. You got more white, gray hair than I.
You're getting old.
I am getting old. It's 2023. That means I graduated high school 22 years ago. That's sad. I'm a whole person that can drink older than when I graduated.
Get this. Like, I graduated high school, what is it? 21 years ago. So kids that are like people that I graduated with, their kids are graduating from fucking high school. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I said, it's a whole person that can legally drink older than we are. That's some bullshit. I didn't sign up for this.
And we just have, they keep, like, most of my graduating class, because I graduated June of 2022. And anybody, wow, our age, so we actually all know history and stuff. but 9/11 happened, so a lot of my graduating class like literally went from graduation to boot camp. Everybody enlisted. And so I have like half of my graduating class is either dead due to military at their own hands because of coming back from the military, in jail, dead because they were murdered or overdosed. Like we just had another one that just overdosed a couple weeks ago. Decided he wanted to have one more high before he went to rehab. Cost him his life. He OD'd in front of his 2 young kids.
I get that fentanyl shit.
I think so. That like I am so glad. I will be the first to say I am so damn glad that marijuana became legal. That you can just go to the store and buy it like you can cigarettes. Because it's even being laced in that fentanyl. Like I am so glad that like I can go to the store and buy it.
I'm
And
glad fentanyl wasn't around when I was in high school. Or TikTok. There ain't proof of shit.
Did you have MySpace?
When it first came out, like, but that one in 2001. I graduated. That was in like 2008.
Did it come out that long after? I have no
I
idea.
had just joined the army when MySpace came out. That was in like 2006.
I have a question.
There was barely internet when I was in high school. What the hell are you talking about? I'm old.
I know. Like, I was having a conversation the other day with someone.
Did it hurt?
They hurt my head, yes. But that's neither here nor there. But some of it I'll have but I had brought up I had been talking about how like I'll write somebody a novel and you in particular like to respond with just the letter K.
Well, because some of the shit that you type doesn't require a fucking in-depth response.
But
I acknowledge what you said.
But Fed explained it as military, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss.
Well, yeah, there's always kiss, but it's mostly you write me a novel and I'm acknowledging that I got it and I read it and I understand it by saying K.
But I'm like, yeah, I have a friend that responds with K. He's like,
what, do you need me to write you a fucking thesis every time you message me
listen
something?
to the story.
Okay, good.
I had said, I'm like, yeah, I have a friend that'll do that. They respond back with just the letter K, and they're like, oh, I'd walk up and choke him out till he stopped doing that. I'm like, just to let you know, I'm like, he is a former infantry and former MMA, and I said, I believe he was undefeated MMA. He's like, what was he, featherweight?
No, light heavy, and then I graduated heavy. Thank you. Talking shit.
They're just mad because they were logistics in the army.
Hey, there's a live chat. Where's that? Okay, I hit live chat, but no live chat.
The last one that typed was Spad at 10:54 when he was telling people how old I am, and he laughed.
Well, you're younger than I am, so that's kind of.
Yeah, not by much.
Not by much, but hey, every day fucking counts.
So I gotta ask, because that's I think the first time we talked. Did you like?
This isn't the first time we talked. No,
I meant on The Voice.
Oh,
what did you honestly think of your birthday gifts?
Which one was my birthday gift? The multitasking thing?
I sent you. I forget.
Or the shot, or the glass. You got me a glass, and you got me a sign.
The funny gift was the multitasking sign.
That's very accurate.
The your old was the glass, and then the nice thoughtful one was the army oath.
I'm pushing buttons. What about what happened?
And I said the other thing I had got you was I think it was the Army oath.
I got both of them. I got the Army oath and I hung that shit. Where the fuck did I hang it? Oh, it's right there. That's hanging over all my Army shit.
But when I saw
I got my thingy.
Oh dear Lord. But when I saw the I can ignore you, get confused, like the multitasking, tell me that isn't you in a nutshell.
That is multitasking. Can listen. I can ignore you and forget all the same time.
Yep. I will tell you
in my living room, actually.
I will tell him something, and by the end of the 10-minute conversation, he has forgotten what I told him.
Yeah, I'll forget we even talked.
Yeah. Called me one time. It was like 3 a.m. my time. I had gone to bed. You're like, I called you. I'm like, yeah, you left a voicemail.
Dude, I don't even remember calling. I don't even remember what I called about.
I do, but we won't talk about it.
I'm sure it was something.
Yeah, you can probably figure what it was about.
Bro. Okay, yeah, it's not pulling up the live chat on the TV. It's just on my phone.
Al Bundy universe. Welcome back, Slim.
Slim Boogie.
It is 56 minutes till midnight here on the East Coast. But
3 hours before Nader's on my coast. Wait, is it a coast? Since I'm in the middle of the country?
No, you aren't on the coast. But I was told if I move to Colorado, I'm moving to the West Coast. But you're not on a coast, so I don't understand how moving to Colorado, I'm moving to the West Coast. What the fuck is Colorado? Like, what
we're
do you
mountain.
consider?
We're different.
Because you're not West Coast, you're not East Coast, you're not Midwest, you're not Southern. What the fuck is Colorado?
We're mountain. We have our own time zone. We kind of rule.
So you're
like
Mountain America? Is that what we
we're
call
mountain
you?
time?
I'm not talking about time zones, but you got.
We got East Coast, West Coast, Mountain, Central, Standard, and the Mountain. So we're our own time zone and we're our own thing because we rule. We're the first people to marijuana. Legalize marijuana.
It is 9:05 in Colorado.
Holy
right
shit! There's
now.
a sped on my TV. What's that sped?
Right, Jekyll, 9:05 there right now.
It is indeed 9:05. Actually, yep, 9:05 exactly.
Are my ears gonna stay when I go to Colorado? It's higher altitude, right?
Correct. That's why they call us the Mile High City.
I need to know though, okay, because we had to change the date of when I'm going out there, and to coordinate with when Jekyll can be at the Denver airport. Like, I gotta have a layover, and the only layover they have that day is in fucking Atlanta. Anybody in the chat been through Atlanta airport? What am I in store for?
Oh shit, Joe. Atlanta airport's fucking fiasco.
Because the only other thing is I could go to Dallas Fort Worth, but then I get into Denver at 10 a.m. I don't.
You'd be there a while.
Yeah, like the other one, I get in at like 1:30 Colorado, like Denver time.
Well, I mean, DIA is cool and all. I don't think you want to spend all day there.
Well, that's why I figure 1:30. Like by the time I go to baggage claims, and I've seen people
you can ride the subway a lot. I mean, that'll kill like at least 10 minutes.
Honestly, though, probably the first thing I'll do after I get my baggage is find a place to motherfucking smoke, because I wouldn't have smoked since 6 o'clock in the morning when my uncle drops me off at the airport in Maine.
I haven't been to an airport in quite a while, so I don't know if they still have those little indoor smoking rooms where the ceiling panels are like yellow.
Then we go through security.
So that's why I won't smoke until I get off of the plane in Denver, because once there, I don't have to go back through security till, well, I don't.
Yeah, you're gonna be there a while if you're getting there at fucking 1:30.
Yeah,
won't be there till like 4.
I know, but the thing is you never know, especially that time of year with delays and things taking up. And I'd rather be there a couple of, because the only other thing is like one coming in at 8 p.m. So you'd be waiting.
Yeah, I ain't waiting. Fuck that. If you're not there, I'm gone.
That's why I'd rather get there early. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It look.
I mean, DIA is cool. You can hang out on the subway. That takes like 10 minutes, and then they got like a bunch of restaurants and shit in there.
Why do I want to hang out in a subway? Like,
For those people like me who aren't around subways all that often, it's pretty fucking awesome. And then you go to New York and you don't want to be
Nothing
anywhere
else.
near one.
Yeah. If anything else, you'll at least have the Bronco shelter to look at, unless they're torn that hellish looking thing down.
What happened to who? Oh, that's fireworks. I was like, who the fuck's shooting?
it's that time of year when we play. Is it fireworks or is it gunshots or both?
It's not my area. If it's gunshots, that'd be kind of rare. Here, people are too poor to buy guns.
So Jekyll's. So now we know that Jekyll's the only one in the neighborhood that's don't break into his house. You're going to be
That's
staying
neither here nor there.
in Texas. Like people, like you know, up here you hang a coat on the coat rack. Now in Texas, people had a fucking rifle, like literally right at the door. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally a town in Texas called Cut and Shoot, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Jekyll must have hit a button.
I did hit a button.
You always hit a button.
Well, I hit the close screen button, and it was just happened to be StreamYard. I was trying to play with my ants, and I fucking hit a button. Apparently, I can't do that.
My mom said I can't get any more tattoos.
Since when have you ever listened to your mother? In the history of ever.
I made my peace. And then I was stupid enough to let my aunt like talk me into like giving her another chance. That was a mistake.
Yeah, it lasted like all of 48 hours, and then you text me the next day. You're like, "Dude, fuck this." I'm like, "What the fuck happened now?"
The head wound healed. The thing is, it almost took her out. Was her doctor gave her medicine that is well documented in her chart that like she has bad reactions to. I'm like, even your psychiatrist after 20 years is trying to take you out.
That's pretty bad when your doctors are meeting like the fucking DC universe and trying to take you out.
Auditioning for the VA, maybe? I don't know.
Well, she has to have like she's more machine now than human, which she's got a thingy in her chest that makes her heart beat.
It's called a heart.
No. No, hers didn't work. She had to get one of those pacemakers put in. Her heart doesn't work. It's 2 sizes too small. But she has to wear braces, like metal braces on her legs, or she can't walk. She has like rods in her wrist or something. Like this woman's been rebuilt more than a
Sounds like motherfucking RoboCop and shit.
yeah.
Start calling your mom Alex Murphy.
What I don't get, right? Okay. My grandpa, he gave each of his kids about an acre-ish of land.
An acre-ish of land.
Well, some of it was just under an acre, some of it was over an acre, you know. But so when my mother met the dickhead she's married to, they built their own house. Like, so there was never any mortgage on it. And now they have the house is paid off, her vehicle is paid off, they have a camp on the lake that's paid off, his vehicle's paid off. Like, all they have now at this point in life is like your reoccurring like property taxes and other, electric bill and stuff like that. So why is this woman going to work her to death? The whole point of her buying a camp on the water was so she's going to retire. She's working herself to death and never going to be able to enjoy it. Like, what is the point of working to death and never enjoying anything in life?
Yeah, it doesn't sound very fun. What happened to what? They're painful?
Yes.
Well, you stick that in your ear, it should be too painful. Can you hear shit with it?
What are you sticking where?
I ain't sticking nothing nowhere. She's sticking stuff in her ear, but not the fun stuff.
Like on the Family Guy?
I can't speak to that because I don't watch Family Guy, but yes, probably bad.
You've never seen Family Guy?
I didn't say I'd never seen it. So.
Well, I haven't watched it in 5 years, but I've seen most of them.
I mean, I'm kind of like Quagmire, I guess, Geedy. So, yeah.
Oh, dear Lord, don't say you're Quagmire. He was... Don't say you're Quagmire. Just don't. But,
he was the ladies' man. Giggity, giggity.
Yeah, but you should be, you should be grateful because, somebody
You say I should be gay?
No, because somebody co-signed on your name. Like you weren't anything before that.
Well, thank God for that person. Thank God for whoever co-signed, goddammit. I wouldn't be shit without these people.
By the way, y'all, let's bring up like Jekyll dropped the intro for his album that's supposed to be dropping in 2023. Can we get that to 100 views?
I thought it already was.
So I don't get fired?
I thought you already got that to 100. I thought the only one that's not at 100 was the TTO song.
No, there's the TTO one, and I think that one's at like 86. The intro.
See, that's not bad since I pulled it for like 4 months after it dropped because Slim Boobs wasn't in it.
No, the TTO one's at 45 views.
Well, see, that's still not bad. I haven't promoted it because I pulled it because Slim Boobs wasn't on it. And I didn't get the re-up version with Slim on it to re-drop it. So I just re-released it as is. And I haven't promoted it at all.
And then, so we
Can
got...
you hear shit? Okay.
So we got the Haunted Homies have stuff dropping. We hope to do some more projects. I don't know what the hell you call it because I'm doing all the verses, but Slim's gonna do the hook. So it's not a solo. I don't know what you'd call it, but
you're on it and some what happened?
The song, the Monster Within one. I rap all 3 verses and Slim does the hook. So
it would be you featuring Bugs.
Okay. That's the difference between a collab and a feature?
Yeah, collab is if somebody else is on equal amount of time or does like 2 out of 3 verses or 1 out of 3 verses, and that's considered a collab because you're collaborating ideas instead of them featuring on it as a hook or a one short verse type person.
But Jekyll and Mrs. Jekyll and I, we're going to brainstorm and come up with and probably shoot the video about Colorado.
Well, apparently in Colorado now you can take hallucinogens and it's legal. So there's always that. I don't know if that's good or not. I haven't hallucinogenated a day in my life on purpose anyway. And the one time I did on accident is why I can't stand midgets.
So we're gonna I don't know what that had to do with you and Mrs. Jekyll helping me
I don't
make
know
a
either.
video. But there you go,
There's not gonna be
folks.
midgets or hallucinogens in your video.
And if Jekyll's mini me shoots it, it'll be all crotch shots.
Yeah. You'll zoom in on your penis.
I don't have a penis.
Well, I'm just saying, neither here nor there. I never inspected the equipment, so I don't know.
Oh, that was great. You're like, I have to redo my video. I'm like, why? You're like, because it's nothing but my crotch.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was videotaping, but Jesus Christ.
Your crotch, apparently.
Yeah, apparently he wasn't looking at the screen.
Jekyll is right. What is Jekyll right about?
Nothing. I was right to marry my wife. That's 1 for 1, I guess.
And to make me your personal assistant.
Okay, 2 for 2. So far so good.
Oh, wait, did you fire me? I forgot.
No, I don't remember. You've been fired a lot.
Fired,
Hired, rehired, quit. Depends on the day and who you ask.
My favorite rumor was I fucked my way to the top, and Jekyll and I ain't even met in person yet. So I got pretty good fucking skills.
Either you're that good or I got that big a dick. I don't know which one it is, but either way, it's good.
But
it's not a bad thing.
And then you got and then
we're always in that conversation.
And nobody ever answered the question. If I am Sped's internet wifey, do I have to file a divorce and do we have to split followers, or do I get his follow? Like, how does this work if I'm just an internet wifey?
I don't know. You're just my whore, so it is what it is. I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't make the fucking rules. I didn't go putting labels on people.
No, but you got RTG.
Well, you ain't splitting RTG. There's only like 2 members, and you're half of it, so you can't split it.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's me. It's yep.
So I guess in a way, I'm already splitting it. But that's some bullshit. I split it with you over her before I even did anything. That's bullshit. I didn't Harvey Weinstein this thing very good, didn't I?
I've been asking for a raise and keep just doubling what I'm currently making. So
exactly.
That's 0.
Double it, triple it, quadruple it, whatever.
Damn it! I gotta get a fucking A. Oh, that'll fit in that bag. I gotta bring the laptop's coming back to Colorado.
You know how much it cost me to send that fucking thing? Why are you bringing it back? It cost me more to send it than it did to buy it.
Well, the thing is, we share the channel, so we can get on if we decide to go live. We can get on from your computer.
Well, I had originally bought it for what's her name?
Yeah.
Fuck is her name? Haley. That's her name. And then she refuses to accept a gift because she felt awkward about it. So I said, fuck it. Instead of bringing it back to the pawn shop, I sent it to Jess.
Well, it was supposed to go to Jay. And then we all know what happened there. Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, that thing has been passed around more than a certain somebody.
Not
I ain't gonna
really,
name.
because you got it at the pawn shop and then it just sat in your trunk till you mailed it to me.
That is true. It did sit in my trunk for like a while.
Because I had to keep reminding you, mail it to Jay, and you kept forgetting, which worked out in the end.
I still never did email or. I can't even talk.
What
I
did
never
you email?
mailed that little drawing tablet thing that I was supposed to mail like a year ago now.
You were supposed to mail that to what, Hillbilly?
Yeah, I was supposed to send that to Hillbilly like a year ago. I think it's still in my trunk.
Probably.
I always forget shit.
Yeah, you never mailed me. Wow, I just totally stuttered.
Hey, King Maddie's in here. What's up, Maddie?
You never mailed me your signature either.
I'm supposed to mail you my signature? That's called embezzlement and fraud.
Remember for the tattoo, but if you can tattoo a frog on somebody's ass, I think you could probably tattoo your name on my arm.
especially when it's my signature. I don't even have to copy that. I can just do it.
I hope you can do your own signature.
Well, maybe it's
Signature
different
just
every
like-
time. So
Sometimes it looks really weird. It's just
Well,
I'm just kind of
Or
swinging out
smiley
it. It looks
face.
nothing like my name, like at
put a
all.
smiley face, and they're like, okay.
It's
You-
fine.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
a
signs
dog.
his name with a smiley face?
Depends on what I'm
Aw.
saying.
Yes.
If I'm doing
the
those little
doctor's
things at the
office,
doctor's office, I always do smiley face.
And he goes, I'll sign my name. Smiley face.
And if it's the VA, it's the middle finger he signs it with.
Fuck, I don't even go to the VA to sign my name. Fuck those people.
That has some views. And half
It
of
does.
them
That's part of it.
half of them was probably this channel this year.
Well, it's not even a good song.
But you speak
I
the
was
truth.
listening to. Well, it's the truth, but I didn't deliver it very good. The flow was horrible.
But it shows growth. We like to see you grow.
Whoa, that sounded
That
terrible.
sounded really bad, Joe.
We all like to see me
Right out of
grow. Eh?
left field there.
I see me grow every morning.
I was
That
talking
finger
about
off.
artistically.
You're talking about what?
You seeing you artistically, because I mean, I know I've heard songs that.
I mean, I guess you could paint it. I don't know.
Oh my word! Why am I trying to explain shit to the drunk guy? But you know, I've heard songs that most people to the public haven't heard. So I've seen how much as an artist you have grown and can tell that you take constructive criticism and you learn when somebody tells you something. You don't get mad and then write the same diss track 700,000 times.
Well, yeah, look at that last one I just dropped. Or I guess redropped. That cipher? Holy shit, that was terrible.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That was terrible. I listened to chapter 1, 2, and 3, and 3 was the best out of 1, 2, and 3, and that's saying something. They were all terrible.
Well, that's like, what was the one that you had sent me? I liked it. About the Giants, even Giants fall.
Oh, Giants always fall. That's a good song.
But it is, but you definitely compared to what your flow is now, you sucked back then.
Oh yeah, it's light years different.
But I still liked that song. But
you watching?
You lost your whole Google Drive because your computer got an STD.
It did. What the fuck happened? My computer's still fucked up because of that goddamn virus. Even after the Geek Squad got a hold of it and said they fixed it, then they deleted other drivers. Now half my shit don't work right.
Now, did you lose all of that music, or did you have it other places?
I've got all my old songs.
Well, because like I know you had
on a
thought
drive.
about, because I know you said the even Giants ball, or I can't remember the name of it, but I know there was another one that went with that song. You had talked about like redoing them and re-releasing them. Is that still something you're thinking about, or no?
No, I'm just gonna make brand new. I'm not gonna redo old shit because there's been a lot of artistic growth and personal growth since I wrote those. So I figured it's just better to do new shit.
I'm glad you finally took that song off of YouTube.
Which one? I took a lot of YouTube.
The I'll never whatever that one was that dipshit there kept requesting all the time. I think it was, I don't know if it was I'll Never Fight You, or it was supposed to have a part 2 to it, but you hated the first one, so you never had
Me versus Jekyll.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I took that one off. I took In Love with the Devil. I took that one off there. I took quite a few. I didn't even transfer most of them to Rumble, except the ones I liked. It's like 10% of my library.
So, I'm in love with the devil. Was that a love song to the ex-wife?
Maybe. I'm not confirming nor denying.
Very politician of you.
Right? See, I could be a president.
That was a very Joe Biden answer. No, actually, it
No,
made
Joe
sense.
Biden wouldn't remember what the hell you're talking about.
to tell you to go vote for Trump when he was running for office.
I would tell you I would tell you I got poisoned by oil. I'm a Native American, and I got arrested for black suppression one day. Even though none of that's true, apparently. Like,
Jetson this year, your Skylar the other year. Don't hear your conversation at all.
to what? To who?
When I was in there, I could only hear Jetson this year. Skylar's conversation in there and his TV, and not yours out here. So I didn't know what I heard something about.
That's my conversation.
About
At one time.
X and Danielle. Okay, well, we want to go there because I don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about 90% of the time. I just keep talking. Kind of turns out.
We ain't talking about nothing. Nope.
Talking about crazy stuff.
We're crazy people. What's up, Ben?
What?
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
I don't know. You're looking at me like I'm weird or something.
You are weird.
Do I got like an eye growing on my forehead or something?
You are weird, Jekyll.
Oh, I know that, and you know that, but he's 10. You don't know that.
He spent his whole life with you. I'm pretty sure he knows you're weird.
I don't know. Do you know I'm weird? He says I'm definitely not weird. See, apple don't fall far.
Well, that's very sweet of you. Very sweet.
It is 2022. What are you saying? Yeah, New Year's gonna be 23, homie.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait.
So how can you say hello to 22 if we've been through 22?
We're saying goodbye to 22.
Sounds like a great officer school.
I don't think she can hear you.
Hi.
She says hi.
I delayed for a minute because I didn't know if I'm allowed to say his name.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, he ain't Beetlejuice, so I think you're right.
That's true. It's not like he's in the chat, so nobody can bully him.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past certain people in this community to bully a 10-year-old to get at me. I wouldn't put it past them at all.
Most of my community is up in this chat right now, like literally.
All 5-O's?
Yeah, Sped, you and Jen.
I know they don't know your YouTube channel. That's why I'm not promoting it. Yes, she knows it, but she's not going to put it on fucking public display. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, you don't want my type of people finding it.
Yeah, you don't want her type. Her type is me. You don't want people like me.
Oh, you'll understand.
You'll understand one day.
You should have came out where a little bit earlier. Out here in the living room? Okay. I was just making sure what you were talking about because I wasn't sure.
Did you say?
I don't think he does. He knows what he's talking about. I don't think he knows what I'm talking about. And that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know what you're talking about, though?
Not usually, no.
Okay.
I just kind of talk. Sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it don't. And even when I don't, I just keep talking.
The other day, I was talking to TK because he dropped a song, y'all. If you haven't gone and heard that yet, awesome song. But he said I could do whatever I wanted with it. So the joke turned into, well, can I make a porn with it? But then I was like, yeah, I'm sure there's an audience out there for like depressed, whatever the fuck I am, but it ain't going to be from me.
Wait, does that mean that TK gets royalties though?
I don't know how that works. I've never made a porn.
Well, I'm not Ron Burgundy or nothing, but Jesus Christ. Or Ron Jeremy. Not Burgundy. Burgundy's the dude from Anchorman.
And I don't like, because like with my channel, I have people be like, well, you need to dispute. I don't dispute any of my copyrights because I don't want to make a dime off of it.
So I knew that. We're not gonna
I haven't charged people for using my music like in the history of ever. Apparently, my shit's on TikTok, and I don't even have a TikTok channel. So how it ended up there, I don't know.
Because
I'm
what
guessing
it is,
Discord, but
well, what
not
uh
Discord did.
distro, what it is I looked it up after we had that conversation, and that's what it is. If you've ever gone through a distribution of any sort, that's how your music ends up on there. Because that's their job, is to just distribute your music. Because like the stuff that you released this year, none of that is on there. It's all your older stuff, which I'm assuming you released through DistroKid.
Yeah, I went through DistroKid like 2 years.
I have a DistroKid because Sombra made me get one.
I stopped going through DistroKid because one, they charge you out the ass, and two, they make like different pages for you, and it says topic on most of it, so it don't even link back to your original shit, which kind of defeats the fucking purpose.
Yeah, that's why. And a lot of times, we were going through this with TTO. It's every time TTO dropped a track, it would make a brand new topic page. Like that, and I've seen that with other people. Like every time they drop something, it's like that's a pain in the ass to try to find music. Have you checked out any of Jules' album that he dropped?
No, I haven't.
It's he fucking it was worth waiting for an album from him. It was what he ended up fucking doing. Like, because I'm still technically promoting his shit when he tells me about it. Usually I'm lucky if YouTube doesn't tell me before he does and he drops something. But so that's what happened. And he ended up dropping on Christmas. I think it was a total of 12 tracks album. So every hour he dropped a track from it. So that's how we dropped the album. To keep people like that. That's a fucking smart ass way to get people to like listen to your whole album in one day.
Especially when you're somebody like Jules, who's actually good. Like if I did that, I bet somebody would tune in for like the first 2, maybe 3, and then they would totally tune out for the next however many I would.
That's the thing is, like, I may be a little biased, but I don't think I am. When it comes to fucking Jewel, he literally is he's you don't see many like him. That he can sing, he can fucking rap, he can play the piano. Look at his like the different like whole personas he can do in his videos. Like that dude is something. I don't know how you found him.
He did the guitar solo in that one, or in JMP2. That shit was dope.
And then he showed us his illegal side in the JMP1 cipher.
Yeah, fucking distillery and everything. So, what the fuck is that?
That first fucking cipher, JMP cipher, went off so smooth. The second one made me want to eat a bullet. Like, no lie.
Yeah, that was a cluster.
Well, and then you were dealing with X shit back then. So it like got dumped into my lap, and I was ready to be like, no wonder why nobody wants to work with artists, because it's blah.
Yeah, that whole thing was a clusterfuck. And then in the end, I think the product was not even near as good as JMP1. JMP1, but I can still listen to that all the time. I can't listen to number 2. I listen to 2 and I'm like, yeah, it's all right, but it's not what number 1 was.
I can't listen to number 2 just because of all the bad.
Like there's some verses in 2 that I fuck with. Like Jules, holy shit, he went off on that shit. But like I don't even like my verse in number 2. I thought I could do a lot better. There was very few in number 2 that I can actually listen to repeatedly. But number 1, I can listen to the whole thing nonstop.
I still haven't caught all of Clips bars.
I think I finally got them all.
Your verse was phenomenal. TK, I love TK's verse.
I still like TK's OnlyFans reference. That shit was hilarious.
Jules was great. Even what's his name's was okay.
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
I think everybody did good in number one. I don't think anyone did bad in two. I just think everyone could have done better in two.
There was people that I wish you would never even ask. I'd be 100.
As people, yeah, I can agree to that, but their verse came out good.
But I'm definitely Team Maniac.
I miss working with Maniac.
I
That's
still
the crazy
don't
part.
get
I'm still good with like 90% of the fucking YouTube scene, but that 10% is a motherfucker.
But it's weird the way people move because, like, there's some shit I will say point fucking blank. Like, people can say what the fuck they want about me, and can say that I got a big mouth or this or that. But the one motherfucking thing you can't say is that I fucking
yes, that's a fridge, son.
Like, the thing is like if I say something or I have a problem with somebody, I don't fuck with you again. There's way too many people here who fucking all the shit that we lived through for over a year, and now all these people act like nothing fucking happened. Like, how do you forget the shit that was said? Like, fuck that.
I forgive a lot of shit. I don't forget very easily.
I've forgiven, but I won't ever work with any of those people. Like, so many people, especially like when it came to you, because you fucking would do and bend over backwards for fucking so many of these people, but yet not one, most
You're
of
not
them.
taking the whole fucking thing to your room, crazy.
Most
what
of
are you gonna
them
do with 2 liters of Mountain Dew, you crazy crackhead?
drink it, but most of them didn't have the balls. How many of them had the
Yeah,
balls?
I know you're supposed to drink it, smart ass.
To publicly say, I stand with Jekyll, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Well, that's the crazy part is like people want to sit there and act all of a sudden shocked at, oh, look at this bombshell news. I told everybody I rocked with everything from day one.
It was literally.
I didn't try and hide any of it. Like I pulled people aside and said, hey, this is my situation with my background. If it's an issue going forward, I understand. But if you would like to talk about it, I'm here to talk. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, that's cool. I don't give a fuck, dude. Everyone's got a past or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like an issue. It's like, wait, hold on.
Okay. But like it was one of the like, I know you don't talk like, with everybody like you and I talk, but it was one of the first things that a conversation you and I had. You told me about it. And the thing is, for people to act like, oh, they didn't know, that was fucking bullshit, because the JMP, you had every one of those people up in there and you talked about it.
Yeah.
You told them all.
I told people all about that shit back when I had a distro or not distro, Instagram before I even went to Twitter or even had a Discord. I told everybody in Instagram everything. And then they want to act like all surprised all of a sudden. It's like, I brought this shit up a long time ago. It's not new.
But
I even made a song about it.
But that's like I said, people can say whatever the fuck they want about me, but and the people that matter know that my fucking loyalty, if you deserve it, it's fucking ride or die. Because Jekyll knows I always got his back.
The way I look at it is, even if I didn't say shit to nobody and I hid it from everybody, court would know.
Well,
they would kind of have an issue with me having my children.
The thing is, not that you released it to everybody else, but you showed it to me so that I could, like, I don't know why you did, but you showed me your honorable discharge and all of your paperwork. The only thing you would ever blurt out was like your social security number and it's like, but I never, like I said,
don't put that on.
But like I said, it's like you don't have to prove anything to me. Like, don't think that I didn't fucking, when you told me about it, you don't think I went and did my own research. When they brought up the articles, I could tell them word for word which fucking article they had gone to because I had done my research. And they all wanted to try to throw my name in there. And it's like, oh, fuck you. That's why I said what I said that day, because it's like literally I had Sped, which they didn't know it. Sped was a witness to the whole conversation that went down with Hillbilly and what's her name that night. And then literally, as soon as they were telling me, I was texting Jekyll to let him know what was up. So it's like, no. Some people though.
I think it's all ridiculous. I still get brought up in those people's channels. It's like, really? Do you have nothing better to talk about than me? I'm like, who the fuck am I? Not like I'm like some fucking famous dude.
Like, I will never understand. Like, there's people that when I was done fucking with them, like, I just walked away. Like, I wish them the best of luck and I hope they succeed in whatever. Like, I don't wish anybody ill. I still want to see everybody eat, but I don't want to eat at your table anymore. Like, I don't understand why people, as we're all supposed to be grown ass adults, why the fuck can't people have that attitude? Like, why does it have to be, well, if you're leaving, then I'm going to destroy your name?
Because they know it sells. Sex sells and drama sells. Like you said the other day, look at my track, Flesh Wound.
Yep.
I never promoted that a single day, and it's got thousands of views. And the shit that I have been promoting doesn't have barely broke 100, just because people like drama.
Yep, because I didn't promote that one. That's when I told you I don't promote diss tracks because
I put it out on Twitter once, I think.
I did the reaction. I did the reaction to his track, which my reaction hit harder than his diss track, let's be honest. And then
how many times has he put out that same diss track? It's like what, 2 years later, and he's still doing the same shit.
I don't know.
Like,
I blocked him. I have too much to focus on.
It's pathetic at this point. It's going on 2 years almost, and he's still bringing this shit up. It's like, dude, I haven't even talked to you in like 2 years, other than you bringing my name up over and over and re-releasing the same diss track that you dropped 2 years ago. He even says in your intro, 2019, 2020, 2021. Okay. It's 23 almost.
Because then
at least I live rent free somewhere. That's
too bad it wasn't
my
Colorado.
rent here went up, but yeah, they're raising my rent again, old bastard.
Are they?
Yeah, I went from 12 to 13 now because, like, I get it. I'm not upset with the landlord. I get it. You know, they got their land taxes that went up and all that. Everything else went up. They do trash service here, so that went up probably. So I get it. Their cost went up, so that means it trickles down to me. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. But yeah, rent went up to 13 again. Son of a bitch. I just got a raise, damn it, and now there went that fucking raise.
Every time. That's how I feel when like the Social Security like increase. It's like every time I get an increase, like my insurance premium goes up to almost like the same amount. Like it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt this year. It's like, yay, VA went up $80. Fuck, rent went up 100, so I'm negative 20. Woohoo!
Well, this year, probably because Biden's trying to get the old people, it was actually the biggest increase in Social Security. So mine went up $200 this year.
Wait, does that mean if you do end up moving down here, I could charge you $7? Well, if you get +2, that means I gotta get +3. That's what it works. Inflation, bitch.
You get 1 and Jen gets +2.
That's the way it's probably. Fuck that. It's gonna be me 0, her 3 for new shoes.
I like to be barefoot, so
I didn't say you'd be wearing the shoes. She's gonna not wear the shoes.
I got little feet. I got little feet.
So does she. Y'all can share shoes. There. Save y'all boatload.
I don't like. Literally, I
Like,
have.
I'd rather share my fucking man than my shoes.
I have my slides that I
Okay.
wear 99% of the time unless it's snowing, and then I have my Nikes that are like the skater shoes, I guess is what you'd call them, but they're white, so I don't like to wear them because if I wear them with jeans, then if it's wet out, the blue bleeds onto the white shoes, and I don't want to crease them. So I have a pair of Nikes, but I don't want to wear them because I don't want to get them dirty. Isn't that why
They're
you own
shoes.
them? But they're white.
Don't give a shit if they're white. How can you buy shoes and not want to wear them so they don't get dirty? They're shoes. That's the fucking point of them.
Let's not
To
talk
put
about
them on
shoes
so your feet
because
don't
you
get
wear
dirty.
some weird ass shoes.
I don't wear weird ass shoes. I wear fucking starters. They
You
cost
wear
like $10.
you wear shoes with your toes like you wear
No,
toes.
I don't wear
Stop.
toe shoes no more. Those shits cost too much.
Those are creepy.
Those things are comfy as fuck, but they
You
cost too much. They're like
you know
$80 for brand new pair of shoes.
you know what the most comfortable shoes I ever owned were Pumas.
Pumas are
And
comfy. I like starter. They're just as fine. They do
but
the job as $100 shoes. They cover my feet.
I
They make it
like
so my feet don't get nasty.
but
And
I
guess
don't
what? I
have
can take them off.
I don't have arches, so I've always liked like skater shoes. My most comfortable pair though that I ever owned were a pair of DC skater shoes, and I used to wear them when I worked, and those were the most comfortable shoes to work in.
My comfiest shoes are my combat boots because they're nice and broken. Other than that, I got starter shoes that I replace like once every year or 2 years, depending on the shoe.
Do you have the old school ones that you have to polish combat boots, or do you have like the newer like khaki?
I got the khaki tan. I used to have the ones where you gotta polish them all the time. I'm glad they did away with that because that shows it.
Now, when you got married, you were in your uniform. Did you have your shine shoes on?
Yeah, of course. I didn't like it, but I did it. But see, now that I'm not in the army, I can use the quick polish. They're quick shine shit. My old unit didn't allow us to actually buy that shit.
Because
So I
that's the
just got the
lazy
quick
way.
shine. Yeah, it's a lazy way. It works. It's quick.
We literally went to the store, bought him the shoes, wore them for a few minutes, and then we took them back.
Exactly.
We took them back. You took them
Fuck
back.
that. When am I ever gonna wear those again? Ever? Never.
Your funeral?
My funeral? I don't even think they put you in shoes.
All I can
They
say,
can't cremate you at your funeral, honey. That's after.
all I can say is, I gotta make sure I have a will, because if some motherfucker puts me in a bra to send me to my afterlife, I'm gonna be mad. Like, you better let these puppies free.
Noted.
Well, the way I look at it is, I'm dead. What do I care?
Wait,
You can dress me up as Bozo the Clown. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gone.
Why did that disturb me when Sped said noted? Our song is putting.
That's what you mentioned after all. We're good.
Hey, he's your husband boyfriend guy thing. He can
No fucking idea.
take about your tits all he wants. I don't care.
I'm his internet wifey. Get it right.
Never fucking work.
I'm the internet wifey. Get it right. Not like we didn't meet in person.
So let me get this right. You're married to Sped internetally, but you have met in person. Yeah. You fucked your way to the top with me, and we haven't met in person, but we're not married or dating. We're just sleeping our way to the top of a company that don't exist.
I slept with TK
Did I
too.
basically get this right?
Yeah, I slept with TK.
Damn, you're just getting around, ain't you?
Sped's my puppet.
Wait, does that mean you put your hand up as that? I don't want to know.
No. But
Are you Jeff Dunning Sped?
Well, apparently he does my He does my trolling for me. That's it. He
Oh,
trolls for me because I can't speak for myself. You know, I'm quiet and never speak my mind.
oh yeah. Okay. So I meant you
It's
know, but
trolling that most of them they can't figure out. So it's basically something they haven't even noticed yet. They're the butt of the joke, but they haven't even caught the joke. It's not my fucking fault. That's the education system for the inbreeding.
I just gotta say, you are doing a terrible job at this whole using people to get ahead thing.
I don't want it to. That's the thing that, like, you know.
You're supposed to sleep with wealthy people, not broke ass
Well,
motherfuckers.
well, the thing is you know, like I got a lot of hate and accused of a lot of shit when at JMP that I never did because I'm honest. Like when I said I wanted to see, I believed in Jekyll, like your dream and shit. I meant that. Like there's so many people that do it for the wrong reasons and they want that instant fame that they don't believe when somebody like me is being genuine and truly mean. I don't care if I ever make a fucking dime.
I fucking hate fireworks. It's not even 4th of July. Or whatever holiday it is.
New Year's Eve, they fire them off
One of them
too.
things. Well, we said that 2 hours before fucking New Year's.
They've been firing them off here since 7:00.
Yeah, they've been shooting shit off here since about 7.
Once again, the lack of education through the inbreeding. They can't read the clock.
Yeah, if it's not digital, they can't figure it out. What do those hands on the clock mean?
You're not lying.
Tell them it's a suggestion.
The thing is, right? The 12-year-old, he didn't go to school the whole month of October, the whole month of November, and like he just went back like right before Christmas break. They're still moving him on to the next grade next year. They don't hold kids back anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's the dumbest damn thing I've ever heard. That no kid left behind bullshit. Why didn't they have that when I was in school?
The thing is, this doesn't have anything to do with No Kid Left Behind. This is basically showcasing, along with like California and a few other states, they're not even actually testing the kids anymore. They just literally want them to show up for their 6 hours of brain scrubbing every day, go home, don't miss too many of them, and then just automatically move them on to somebody else to be somebody else's problem. That's all that is. They're not teaching them shit.
Well, when they said that math was racist, I thought that was the dumbest damn thing I ever heard. I mean, I don't like math as much as the next non-Korean person, but good God.
Which is why
Yeah, so how long do you think they end up actually putting? How long do you think they end up actually like using like the TikTok format for the new military manuals? We're getting there. The manuals, as they were set decades ago, they're set for a 4th grade reading level already. Now it's just going to have to figure out how to sit there and militarize emojis. That's going to be the fucking fun part, right?
Well, they're sitting here wondering why it's so hard to recruit people nowadays. And it's like, have you seen today's generation? These little self-entitled little pricks running around. No wonder they don't want to join. They don't put anyone above themselves, let alone their country. Fuck
And
no.
there's too many of them now who ain't ever seen a fucking day of fighting, barely made it through boot camp, but yet they get PTSD from going through boot camp.
That shit was so terrible.
When you guys fucking, I only know not even a quarter of the shit that you guys have gone through, and yeah.
Like me personally, I thought boot camp was a fucking blast. Both times I went through.
You would, fucking weirdo.
I thought it was fun. I mean, you get to hang out with a bunch of friends and shit that you make good friends with all through boot camp. Then you get to your unit and find out those people are actually pieces of shit. And then when they end up in your unit, you're like, dude, we're gonna be tight forever. And then you find out they went to jail for selling drugs and shit since they got to the base. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I know most of the people I went to boot camp with went to jail. But whatever.
It's some of me graduating class in high school.
I think it was like 2 months after I got to my first unit. My best friend from basic training, Lieto, he got in trouble for stealing a U-Haul van and getting busted with the entire back of it filled with meth and crack. It's like, holy fuck, that's a lot of crack for one. And two, what the fuck? I thought I was joining, like an elite thing, not my fucking homies from high school type thing.
Which base is this? That might explain it.
That was in Fort Campbell.
I know Fort Hood, it was like every other week you had fucking soldiers turning up dead. And if it wasn't
Hood, I could see that happening.
Well,
Fort Campbell, Kentucky? Holy shit.
The fucked up part with Hood, because I lived right outside of Hood for quite a few years, is you have Killeen, which is a lot of gangs and shit and stuff like that. So they like clash with the soldiers that come from, well, a lot of them ain't from Texas. And then of course you had like the case where the dude like killed the chick, and I'm still trying to figure out how you get a whole dead ass body out without being searched.
Well, at the gate? Most of the time they don't search you.
They do at Hood.
Yeah. Shit,
But
Fort
maybe
Campbell,
that's-
they barely
maybe
ever
that's-
search you.
Well, I lived outside of Hood and would go on Hood. It was post the shooting that happened at Hood, so they changed a lot of shit after that dude like shot up Hood.
Fort Campbell was barely they ever check in. Like when they did, I was pissed because I never had car insurance back then, so they'd always check your insurance registration. Fuck. Like, yeah, I gotta get my new cards in. That's what it is. I never had car insurance back then.
Happy New Year! It's 2023 from the East Coast.
Yeah, I still got 2 hours. So does this mean technically I'm in the past? What's the Powerball numbers?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Ask Sombra. He's way in the future. It's been fucking 2023 for like 6 hours now over there.
Yeah, I feel bad for Sombra. I was supposed to write to that beat he sent me like a long time ago. I wrote to it. I have yet to record anything to it.
Well, it's for your album, so
yeah, I know, but still, like I told him I'd send him what I'm gonna do with his with his beat, and I still haven't done shit. I wrote to it, but I haven't recorded anything in like months.
I know you said you and I were gonna do something.
Yeah, that's like 3 months from now, so I still got months to wait. So we're good.
Well, that was before I was going to move out there that we had talked about collabing.
That is true. That was like a week before that.
Yeah. Hey, at least if I move out there, my rapping skills may improve, or at least my recording skills, as long as I don't have Jekyll mix it.
Exactly. I just haven't had any motivation to write or do anything music-wise. I'm just like, whatever. Normally I write about my life, shit I'm feeling, shit I give a fuck about, but lately I'm just like, I don't.
It was honestly for me taking, even though it's only been like 2 months or a month and a half, literally taking that break and like separating myself from everything and like figuring shit out. It's become it's like a weight has been lifted. Like it was physically to the point with everything with YouTube, whether it was drama, and then like if you said something, you were bad. If you didn't say something, you were bad. If you talked to this person, even though it had nothing to do with why that person was mad at this person, you were still guilty by association. It was making me fucking sick, like legit sick. And it's like, fuck this. And
like look at this whole loop and NTP thing. Like I'm good with most of NTP. I'm good with Loop, obviously. I've been good with Loop for over 3 years now. I've known Loop more than I've known anyone on this platform, other than 10K and Blindsight. And obviously, I'm going to be good with Loop. He never did nothing wrong with me, so I'm going to have his back over most people. But I'm not picking sides and shit. And
You
because I
never
don't
have.
pick sides, people get mad because I didn't choose their side. And obviously, that's going to make me instantly go to the side that didn't ask me to choose a side.
Like, I never, when shit was going down, I never fucking told you you need to pick between them or me. I understood that until they did you dirty, and then you, I'm not talking MTP, you know who I'm talking about. Then, but like, I've never asked, even when there was a time when Hatter and I were fighting, neither one of us asked Jekyll to pick a side.
No. And
I've
that's why I'm
always,
still good with both y'all, because nobody asked me to pick a side. But like when I was in that live stream the other day, and I flat out said I enjoyed Loop's track and I enjoyed LC4's tracks. They were both good diss tracks. Did I think they had issues in those tracks? There's a few spots here and there, but all in all, I thought they were good tracks because I thought that I'm a dick rider, and it's like, wow, okay, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion. Y'all can suck my left nut. How about that?
the thing is, and I told LC4 this, and you can fucking back up. You know damn well. I've told you on a live when one of your hooks was garbage, right on a live. So like I told LC4, I said, aside from going after his dead nephew, that was fucked up.
Yeah,
I
can back you up on that, and you can back me up that both me and you both told him that line was fucked up.
But
But
other
all
than
in
that,
all, it was a good track.
right? Yeah, that line was fucked up. But at the same time, I have come and learned, and unfortunately, people change the rules to fit their narrative. Is literally, if you get back to old school diss tracks, there was no fucking rules. There was
Well,
nothing
look
that
at
was
No
off.
Vaseline and
Look at the
hit
shit
him up like
Eminem
with
used to
Tupac.
say.
Holy shit!
Look at the
He-
shit M used to say. Like, there was no fucking rules. He went after fucking Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen when they weren't even 18. Like, there
yeah,
wasn't
there's no
rules.
rules in diss battles. Like there's a line I don't like to cross, and the one time I did cross it, I pulled the track. As you know, I don't like to target people's families because they had nothing to do with the beef. And that's why I pulled the track. But it's still one of my best diss tracks ever.
My thing that I've always said, which is why I'm not a huge fan of diss tracks, is too many people get feelings involved in this. And really, when it comes to diss track, fuck your feelings. If you ain't sitting there going after and attacking their rapping skills, this or that has to do with them being a rapper, what is the fucking point? I don't want to hear a whole rap track where you're talking about fucking his wife or whatever. Like like diss the person, not just the same old shit of, oh, I'm fucking your old lady.
Well, a diss track is what is that short for? A disrespectful track. You're supposed to disrespect them. That's kind of the fucking point, is to hurt their feelings. That's the entire point. Do you think Tupac gave a fuck about Biggie or Faith Evans's feelings when he talked about "I fucked your wife, you fat motherfucker"? Do you think he gave two shits?
Nope.
Oh, that was kind of the point.
Speaking of people that don't give no shits, Nick Cannon, he just had like his like 12th child was just born.
That dude needs to have a vasectomy.
That, and it's like his 7th of 2022. Like, is this all this kid dude does is fuck? 12 kids.
Well, I mean, depends on the girl, but yeah. I mean, what else is there doing? You're famous. You're already rich, and you're famous, so fuck it.
I wonder what the child support is for him.
Probably not as much as DMX by the time he died. Holy shit, that dude was in jail forever because of non-payment of child support.
But they'll throw him in jail for not paying child support. But R. Kelly walked free for so many years after pissing on minors.
look at my ex. She hasn't paid child support, and Skylar's 11 now almost. So 10 years. She hasn't paid shit. Yeah, she's still walking around free as a bird. Watch me not pay a child support for a month. I'd be in jail.
Yep. Your license would be suspended.
They actually took her, or the state of Tennessee took her to court back in March and gave her another chance and upped her child support $50 a month so she can get caught up on 10 years of back child support, $50 a month at a time. And she still ain't even done that. But she's not arrested. So,
Well, that's like I watched. I know you think TikTok is the Chinese, but that's neither here nor there. I was watching.
it's not here nor there. It's a proven fact.
Okay,
And Congress
anyways.
has said they can have it on their government devices
Okay.
because it's a
But
fact.
anyways, that doesn't have anything to do with the story. It was a guy. He had done a video. He had broken up with a girl. Ended up getting a protection order, so she was not allowed to contact him or be on his property. He went away for Christmas. When he came back, she had cleaned out his house of everything except for his clothes. But yet the cops is like, oh, there's nothing we could do. Let that be the other way around. Let him have done it to her. The cops would have gone and fucking arrested him lickety split.
Oh, I guarantee it.
It's that's why, I mean, I used to be very, very pro police, but it's getting harder and harder. And it's why I can relate more and more now to TK's track, Fuck the System.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's not really the police. It's the system.
There's too many of them, though. But I understand because people don't ever record good police officers. But there's too many out there of videos of cops that are literally using their badge to be evil. But there's evil in every profession, and there's crooked, and there's doctors that like they don't make enough money as a doctor. You throw them a little extra, they'll give you whatever you want. They're fucking legal drug dealers now.
I think the whole system's crooked as shit.
Fuck the system. I had a friend.
Like this douchebag magistrate I'm dealing with my current ex. As you know, all this shit, crazy shit that's been going on.
Yeah, at least you got.
But like, I petitioned the magistrate to make a ruling for this Christmas visit because it says flat out on the school calendar the kids didn't start their break until the 19th. First Saturday was the 24th, which what the judge said. First Saturday of the Christmas break is when I'm supposed to get kids, right? That means the 24th. It means I'm bringing back to the 1st. So I'm supposed to have them Christmas. She's supposed to have them New Year's. And I asked the judge to clarify or rule from the 27th to the the 19th to the 27th. I would bring them back. Motherfucker didn't even rule on it until 2 days ago on Thursday. It's like, dude, that's like way after Christmas break even concluded. Let alone in time for you to fucking do this shit. Like, thanks for even looking at it.
Because you had to bring him back, what, the 26th?
Yeah, her and I finally came to a reasonable agreement where instead of bringing them back on Christmas Day and ruining their fucking Christmas like she wanted, I brought them back the day after Christmas. So that way they could enjoy their Christmas. It wasn't spent all day in a fucking car.
So they both like their night lights that I got them?
Oh, yeah. She kisses hers goodbye every fucking time she leaves here.
What did she name it?
I don't remember. What did she name her night light? Dinah? Some shit. Neon.
I had to look up who Venom was to make sure I was ordering the right one because I don't know any of that.
No, to be honest with you, I was going to turn it on and take a picture of it, but I forgot where I set it. And then the other day, I was just cleaning up shit like a week after they've even gone back now. And I was like, oh shit, there it is. So I'll plug it in, take a picture. He liked it. I didn't remember where the hell I put it.
Now I'm realizing I've sent your household a lot of night lights because for your birthday last year it was
Yep.
the Z picture. Then for her birthday this year I sent her a night light and I sent him.
And she still bugs me on how to play the song. She's like, "Why isn't this working?" I'm like, "Hey, I keep telling you every time. It's not a button."
I think I don't do Spotify. Me and Spotify don't get along, but I think there's a way that you can scan the code and then it plays on your phone, but I don't know.
What code? There ain't no code on it.
I don't know. I'd never seen it because I just have when I buy you guys shit, I just have it sent right there. I'm not gonna pay to have it sent to my house, then to have to go up to the post office to ship it to you. Let Amazon do the work.
Yeah, there ain't no code on it. Like
Okay.
unless that wave looking thing on the bottom is the code, but I thought that was just wavelength.
I think that is for Spotify. That's their code.
I thought it was
But
just a wavelength looking thing.
but like I said, you know,
No, she likes her little dino night light, and she always asks me how to play her one that's got her picture on it that you sent last year. And Rylan loved his Venom one. I just couldn't find the plug to it or even remember where the hell we set it.
what can
But I found it the other day, so
what can
we
I
saw it next
say?
time we see it.
I sometimes have a heart.
When?
Mhm.
When did that ever happen?
Blindsight said I had a heart and I was a sweetheart.
He's blind.
Yeah, that's what I told him. That's but if he's lying about that, he played Dark Arts, and what he told me with Dark Arts is he said he wished that his first track that he ever dropped was halfway as good as Dark Arts.
You just scared the shit out of me.
What?
Because we're talking about this Venom thing, and all of a sudden I'm talking about it being on the shelf, and I come back and taking a shot, and I sit down, and it's sitting in front of me. I thought the motherfucker moved. I was like, what the fuck?
Is that like waking up with the Jekyll mask 2 feet from your face?
No, this was
trying
worse.
To scare you. You said I'm gonna plug in, so I said, "Here, babe, here."
I didn't mean right now. Goddamn, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, how did the Venom thing move?
I'm sorry.
I knew this wasn't sitting here before I stood up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Jekyll's like, it wasn't there before.
I knew it wasn't here.
Crap out of him. He said, "No shit."
How the fuck did Venom move?
How the hell did this end up on the table? Why are we talking about it?
So, do you think if when I'm visiting out there, if we go live, this will be the end of the channel?
We might get canceled. I don't know. If we haven't got canceled yet, I don't think we're gonna. But
you think
you
about
never know.
The thing is the shit, like, because when we merged this channel for both of us to use it, I didn't delete anything because, let's be honest, I was a part of 99% of the, with that being said.
Yeah, everyone always asks me, why did I give you the channel? I'm like, you helped build that channel. Why would I not give it?
Well, the thing is it's our channel. If anybody took the time to read the description, we both use it, and it's like you said, it's a channel I helped you build. It's not like you just like, here, have a 15, you know, they act like I haven't done anything, and you just hand me shit. I've earned everything he's given me.
You didn't contribute to that. I'm like, you motherfucker, you helped build it.
I booked, what was it, 90% of the guests we had, for with that being said?
At least, yeah.
When somebody else booked him, both of the times he booked somebody, it fell through.
Speaking of booking people, I keep hitting up Lala, and she says that she's still on board to do that track, to not fish the track around to get somebody else on it, but yet she still wants to be on it, yet she doesn't have time to do it. So I don't know if that his whole thing is scrapped or what the fuck is happening. She wants me to hold on to it. I don't know.
Literally, I talk to you and Jen, Sped, and Slim and Sombra on a daily basis, and that's about it. Like, I don't talk to anybody anymore because I'm happy in my lane, and I'm promoting the music that I want to promote and enjoying promoting it.
Stupid.
And I'm making the music that I want to, and if nobody else listens to it, I don't give a flying fuck. But at least I'm not doing something because they think that's what's popular. At least I'm staying true to myself.
Yeah, and you've never done the popular route. I could have
No,
easily
but
grown with Easy Mill and all them people coming up, and I was like, no. The only time I ever did an Easy Mill track is when somebody paid for me to do a reaction to.
like I could have,
Other than that, I haven't even done.
I could have sold out and went the route of reacting to Tom McDonald and Upchurch and the popular people, like you say, but I didn't want to go that route because I wanted to, and I've said from the beginning, I wanted it to grow organically and be about the independent music. And people like Tom and Upchurch, they don't need people promoting their music. It's people like you and like Jewel and stuff like that, and TK and Blaze and Slim and Sombra and shit. You guys are so much more fucking talented than 90% of the mainstream shit, but yet all people care about is numbers instead of actual good music.
Well, what's the point? I don't see the point. Like, well, if you get the numbers up, then that'll help everyone else in the long run. No, it won't.
But it don't.
How many of those Easy Mill fans that came through? Like
None.
most popular reaction it had was Easy Mill, and that had like what 3,000, 4,000 views on that one reaction.
Just
So
like
how many of those tracks did those people watch of anybody else other than Easy Mill? None.
just like Upchurch fans only will come through when you're playing Upchurch, and just like Tom fans will only come through when you're playing Tom music. It doesn't for a majority of it, it does not go into views of other stuff. They only show up when you're doing what they want you to do. And if you don't like, God forbid, you don't like something Tom did, you in trouble. Or
Fuck Tom.
Upchurch. Like that, both of those fan
Beat
bases
stealing
are
bitch.
toxic AF.
Tom is a beat stealing bitch. I don't like it.
The only one that I really like is ACAL. He stayed true to fucking like, you gonna run your mouth? Back it up. I'll put the money and we'll square up in a ring. Like, he never sold out.
I've never liked most of those big name people like Jelly Roll. I knew him before he made it big, and then I saw he was performing on Fox News. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's done away with the rap stuff, and he's more of doing he's been touring with Shinedown, actually.
Yeah, it's just fucking crazy seeing these names that when I started in the YouTube circuit were just basic names, and now all of a sudden they're fucking catastrophically huge. And it's like, holy shit, I knew that dude.
Jelly Roll played the Opry.
Did he really?
He did.
Oh, damn.
It's crazy. Like Citizen Soldier. That's
Well,
one of
how
those.
else did I get a track with Crit for free before you made it huge? Because he wasn't huge yet when he did it.
Yep. Like Citizen Soldier. Jay always pushed him, and I didn't listen to him because he'd always send like the same track. And then Sped turned me on to Thank You for Hating Me. And they drop like, I think it's usually like every other Wednesday is when they drop. And their shit is about mental health and stuff like that. And every time that I tag them in a tweet, they retweet it. You got people that don't even have 10,000 subs on YouTube and they won't interact with the tweet. But yet you have people like that and they love and encourage you to use their music and play their music and stuff.
That's the way it should be.
Just like I wish two of my favorite songs of yours I can't even listen to anymore. And it pisses me off.
Oh, because it was featured on it?
I can't. I literally, like, I can usually put aside my feelings, but I can't even stand his voice.
You a robot now, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, she is.
Am I now?
Did I push a button?
Am I still roboting?
Not anymore.
No, now you're not.
But what was I saying?
Something about the person I featured with. You can't listen to it because you like the song, but you don't like the person.
He, like, literally now, after the shit, like, I never really was a fan of him, and he knew that. But then after some of the shady shit that I've seen him pull, like, his voice is like nails on a chalkboard to me now, and it pisses me off because I absolutely love Inner Demons, your verse, and what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Legend?
Legend. Yeah.
Because he has
I don't even know
my
where that dude went. He just kind of
he
pooped
just
one day.
he has absolutely my favorite line about the locked in a basement, nobody could help him. And then Final Words is another one that you guys knocked it out of the park. And it hits, and then that fucking gunshot at the end always gets me. And
90% of people don't even realize that gunshot's there. They cut it off before that even gets.
And Crossroads, I've said this from the get-go. Like, I know your verse you made up, and Crip's verse
Yeah,
is
because
real.
Skylar's still here, obviously.
But Crip's verse was based on a true story. The way that you story told in that song, your verse affects me more than Crip's does. Like your storytelling in it, like, absolutely fucking kills me. I know you can't even really listen to that track.
It's not one of my favorite.
I
can listen to that one. I can't listen to that one.
But that is one I try. I usually promote that one out around the holidays to remind people not to drink and drive. But I don't think people are getting their advice from Twitter.
Yeah, you never know.
It's been
these days they might get their fucking news and advice from Twitter.
It's been over 2 years since you dropped Criminal now.
I know, what the fuck.
That was the
so old, dude.
that was the first track. That was the first track of Jekyll's, because I told him, I'm like, I don't like rap. And I remember you recording it because you lost your voice for like 4 days.
Yeah, I was screaming on that. I was pissed.
I couldn't tell.
Well, for the judge of all people to say that because of my lyrics, I'm perpetually violent. Like, what? I have no violent background at all.
I still think it's funny, like with Flesh Wounds, that was you were bored one day. That's why you wrote that track. And like people, like they're like, oh, Jekyll, they're not like, oh, Jekyll's not a threat. Listen to fucking the song you did for In Defense of Snow White. And
yeah, I was bored that day too.
And the one that I've listened to that you took down. Holy fuck. And then
I was actually mad at that.
And then you got, what was it, Snakes or Snakes 2?
Snakes 2.
I think I know who you were talking about in that one. Maybe
Dobbs.
Okay, then nope. I thought it was about
No, what about him? I was actually defending that guy.
Ugh.
Against Dobbs.
But that, like, the stuff is you, TKs, Blazes, Smokes, Slims, you guys' pens, like, people don't realize, like, if you guys actually gave a fuck about, like, getting involved with any of this stuff, you would body most of these people without even trying.
Well, that's the thing. I don't give a fuck enough about these people to get mad. This is YouTube. Who gives a fuck? All I gotta do is click the little red X and they go away.
Right. Like, look at Blaze's response to Asylum when he was in his closet was the fucking greatest, and he never fucking dropped a beat, and that was the greatest clapback. And by the way, you still beat
It was
Mackie.
like 2 minutes of silence. Those shows are hilarious.
You beat Mackie.
Well, that's the thing. That is, me and Mackie was supposed to be a fun little thing, and then they put it to a vote, and they see who did better, and they voted for me. And as soon as they voted for me, they took the poll down and said I lost. I'm like, how does that work? I took a screenshot before you pulled it.
Because when Mackie was winning it, because at that time most of your followers were not on Twitter at the time. So we had to push people over there and stuff like that to get them to Twitter, because for the longest time in the poll, Mackie was winning. But the thing is people are always going to be pissed off, because look at when Blaze and Smoke did the open verse challenge thing for their track. And we literally each, for TTO members, we each picked our favorites and then we put it to a poll. So none of us decided and people still weren't happy. Then it's like, vote, get people to vote for you if you ain't happy with the outcome. Like, it had nothing to do with us.
Well, with the whole Mackie thing, I think both disses were trash, mine and his, because neither of us came with any hard hitting
It was
fucking
supposed to be in fun to
facts.
promote. It was supposed to be all in fun because you guys were on a cipher together for ENC. Like, that's all it was supposed to be about. And then people like real got butthurt. And it's like, what the fuck?
They're like, oh, how you gonna say that about Mackie? I'm like, dude, did you hear what he said about me? He said the same fucking thing. He was just talking about my mom instead of me talking about his mom. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you don't talk shit about
that's
Mama
a weird that's a weird thing is people got so mad and I wasn't even mad.
Right. You were laughing.
And I was the one involved.
Like, hey, but you don't talk shit about Mama Jackal. I'll throat punch somebody if they talk shit about Mama Jackal.
You don't even have to. She'll throat punch people for her damn self. Shouldn't care.
I know. That's why her and I get along.
Well, that's why it was funny the other day when I sent you that screenshot when I posted that up. I was like, just in case anyone forgot, I won the vote against Mackie. Just saying. And then he sent that crazy ass message to me, like, "Let's do it again. You want to go?" I'm like, "Dude, really? You're really this mad? Really?"
you know, me and your mom have been conspiring against you forever.
Yeah, y'all been always conspiring.
Now me and Jen do.
Yeah, I know you all do too.
You're the one that you're the one that gave me her number and she gave and stuff. It's all your fault. Are you regretting that decision yet?
I didn't make y'all text each other, goddamn it.
You made a group chat.
So I didn't tell you all to talk. Because you're both in the fucking group chat. Didn't mean you have to say something.
Now we just send each other pictures of what we've done to our hair this week.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I glued my finger to each other today.
Yeah, I heard. How the fuck did you glue your own finger to your own self?
Because I was trying to put fake nails on, and I was pushing it down, and apparently some oozed out, and I didn't realize it. And I went like this, and then my fingers were stuck. I've actually literally nail glued my thumb to my forehead before.
And that's why they it's because of people like you that they put those little warnings on every fucking thing, like take the kid out of the box or out of the car seat before you put the car seat in the box for storage.
No,
hey,
at least I never ate Tide Pods.
I never did that.
But and I never put Gorilla Glue in my hair as hairspray replacement.
I don't have hair, so I didn't need to do that either.
Your fucking hair ran away from your head.
Didn't run away. I chopped that bitch off. I said, "Fuck you, fuck you, hair."
Because your hairline was receding.
Wasn't receding. It retreated a long time ago.
So the army took your hairline too,
along with my sanity and everything else. Yes.
Were you really sane before you entered the army?
No, that's why I joined.
Now, was it you? Was it you that shared the video of somebody juggling grenades?
Yeah, that's my son's godfather, Colgate.
Is that the one that has the frog tattooed on his butt?
That is the same one, yes.
If I ever meet him, I'll be like, I know what your ass looks like.
So how's that frog treating you?
Oh, dear Lord. Hey, it ain't a bad frog.
He bet me I wouldn't do it. I did it. It took about 5 hours in massaging my best friend's hairy ass while I was massaging it and tattooing it. You know, it was a whole weekend thing.
Did you have to shave it too?
I did. It was not fun. Actually, no, I handed him the razor and I told him, "You're going to shave that shit yourself." I do. No. But then I had to sit there and stare at his ass for 6 hours.
TK said,
"Is the total?
You're supposed to take the kid out of the car seat before putting it away." Shit, I put it away a long time ago. I may have forgotten that part.
It's people like you and TK. It's got disclaimers on shit like coffee is hot. No fucking shit. Unless you drink my coffee, then it's not hot because you put ice cubes.
I drink
But when it
iced
comes out of the
coffee.
coffee pot, it is hot. That's hence the ice cubes.
I deep fried my fingers at McDonald's when I worked there.
You ain't supposed to do that either.
No, I'm not.
I swear people are
Unless
dumb.
she follows instructions. Um,
I have
Like
survived
like
39 years.
how did people survive back in our day? Like we grew up with like lead paint, and it was simple. You don't eat lead paint chips.
We ate the lead paint chips. That's why we're fucked up. What do you
That's
mean?
why we got the fucking disclaimers now, because
And
we
we
ate
and we and we licked the windows that had lead in them.
it tastes like snozberry.
Like my gram back when I was growing up, like teething, it was whiskey. That's what that bitch put on my gums. It was whiskey. And when it was sickness, it was a toddy with whiskey in it. Tea with
Yeah, hot
whiskey.
toddy.
That
Hell yeah.
like literally 8 years old, I knew how to make that woman her drinks too. Like I was
That shit works too. Some of the old remedies are like the best.
TK says he don't put coffee in his pot.
Your kind of pot? No. No, sir. It's probably not a good idea.
No.
caffeine.
Although people have been nowadays, I guess, especially in California, been composting their relatives. So Granny Smith is really Granny Smith.
Well,
So it's probably not good.
the thing is you can do, instead of now cremation, they have a thing where they take your body in and they mix and literally you like decompose and then they make you into a tree.
Yeah, that's some sick shit. I'm sorry, but no.
I never understood the people that, like, my sister wears her dead baby daddy around her neck in an urn. Like she has a necklace with his ashes in it. Like, why?
Yeah. Kyler's got a little wing thing that's got some of Bailey's ashes in it, but he don't wear it. It's in
Yeah,
a
and
safe.
the thing is
You can have it
he's
when he gets older.
he's been dead 2 years now. I can understand if they'd been married, but she's like with another guy now, and she still has, and they weren't even together. They had been broken up for 6 months when he died. But it's just weird. But that funeral, let me tell you, like it was an episode of Jerry Springer because you had his friend stand up who decided to tell everybody at the funeral that his name was Alex. Him and Alex shared everything from sandwiches to women. And then you had my mom, who wasn't supposed to say anything, read a letter that my sister's oldest kid had written to my sister's dead boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever. And in it, she said, I had wished that you didn't drink because now you're in heaven. And then his family, who was a
The
narcissistic.
fuck is wrong with you, TK?
I just thought about it. I want to be chopped up and distributed all over.
Does that mean when I fucking eat a steak and shit, I'm gonna be like, hey, I want my steak medium TK?
Yep.
What the fuck?
I think that I'm beginning to think that's what happened to Forensic, is he got chopped up because ain't nobody seen him since him and TK had that beef.
I wouldn't put past TK. Nasty motherfucker.
They
Probably fuck the
usually
corporate.
go out. Grilled usually at a restaurant. You don't get it baked, half or otherwise.
Well,
You know?
Jekyll's verse fucked up a lot of people talking about sewing a dick to or
So between her tits so she can suck her dick.
But yeah, they got freaked out by Blaze's turned her tits into a satchel. And then they got really grossed out when Smoke talked about put their body in a blender.
Can't believe that song came out almost 2 years ago. That's what the fuck.
You guys, you all did your thing. You made me proud on that cipher, but I will never do another cipher ever the fuck again.
I've been thinking about putting together a new worldwide cipher but at the same time, I don't think I want to.
If you put together another cipher, motherfucker, yeah, don't drop it all in your personal assistant's lap this time, because she ain't dealing with artists anymore. She's gonna tell them to go fuck themselves.
No, if I do another one this time, I'm gonna put the beat out to people I want on there. I ain't gonna announce shit publicly until I have all the verses in and it's mixed and mastered perfectly at how everyone's happy, and then I will announce that hey, I'm doing a project. Then maybe I won't have a fucking aneurysm by the time I'm fucking 40.
My friends have issues. Yes, we do. That's why we call each other family.
Subscription. Get it right.
I got friends in psych wards.
More issues than a Spider-Man comic.
Oh, we all got issues. We all fucking ain't one of us normal.
Which one has more issues, Spider-Man or Superman?
The Joker.
No, Joker ain't got more issues because he didn't come till like mid-Batman.
Well, Batman was what, an orphan, but rich. Spider-Man saw his uncle die in front of him.
Yeah.
Superman just came from another planet, and then doesn't Lois end up dying? So they all had issues.
No, I mean like issues, like issue 131, Batman versus the Punisher. What the fuck ever. Like how many comics have they had that issue?
I don't know. I've always
See the double on words there? You see what I'm doing? You're fucking up my joke, Luna. God damn it.
because it went over my head.
That ain't hard. You're 5 foot fucking tall.
You have to break out the finger puppets, dude. Never skip step 2.
And remember, don't put me up top of the refrigerator.
You couldn't get up there.
There is a TikTok and it says, "Why are you so ass mean? You're 5'2". I'll put your ass on top of the refrigerator and leave you there till you decide to act nice." And Sped said he won't do that because he had to turn in his armor when he retired.
My daughter keeps asking me why we have a snowboard and Santa as our angel and house of our tree. We don't have an angel or a star. We got a snowboard and Santa. I don't know why that just came up, but that was just random as shit, wasn't it?
I thought the last time I saw your tree, you didn't have a star. You had a Jekyll mask on the top of it.
No, I got a Santa up there. He snowboarded. But my daughter broke my pickle.
Yeah.
Whoa! What?
I always have a little glass pickle.
Okay.
And whoever finds the pickle every day, it's kind of like Elf on the Shelf, but it's a pickle. And you hide it, and whoever finds it gets $5 for the day. You do that like the last 10 days of Christmas. And she fucking had it, and she was so excited that she found it. She came running, Daddy, I found it. And then she dropped the motherfucker and shattered all over the floor. It's like, son of a bitch.
She felt so bad.
Yeah, she felt horrible.
Let me tell you.
Now we have a golden bear because
Elf on the Shelf creeps me the fuck out. And
Is it taller?
no, they just creep me out. And it started out here with just the boy elf. And then the kid decided that the boy elf needed a wife. So last year we ended up with a boy elf and his wife joined us. And then this year he decided that they needed a baby. So now we got a boy elf, a girl elf, and a baby elf.
So you got a whole family of elves and shit?
Yep. But
See, I always forget to hide the fucking elf, and then he's just sitting in the same spot for like a month.
I know. I see some of these parents that like they're dumping glitter all over the place or making a mess. I'm like, you just have to clean that up. Like, why? Like, why are you doing that? And as it is, I need to get a few people's addresses because they get in glitter bombs.
I did that to my sister-in-law. I bought her an 8-foot tall teddy bear because she said I wouldn't.
I remember that.
Yeah. She was so pissed.
Yeah, she was not happy with that one.
She's like, no, wait. She's like, yeah, I bought it. And we'll show it to you when we get to you.
Yeah,
And
she didn't think we would. She didn't think I actually bought it.
He pulls the bear out of the car and she found kids more. She's like, oh my God, where am I going to put this thing?
Did she find a place for it?
Yeah, in the garage.
Put it in Catherine's room.
It used to be in Catherine's room. Now it's in the garage. If she doesn't want to give that bear to Catherine, fuck that, give it back.
No,
Don't give
that was
Soraya the tall teddy bear.
Catherine loves that bear. She's like,
TK is right. He said it's easiest way to do a cipher is just to not tell anyone who is on it or anything. Just send the beat, get a verse back. Group chat slow shit down so much. Everyone sees one person slacking, they all start slacking. You ain't lying. You
Yep.
ain't not lying. You ain't not lying. And I ain't
Yeah.
speaking English.
But at the same time, though, if they know who else is on it, they'll know they got to bring their A game, depending on who's on it with you. Like if we got Jewel on there, that's a different energy than if you got somebody like fucking Mocom there. You're like, they could fart on a mic and be better than that shit.
But the thing is, right? My opinion, which like I know fucking ENC like ran me across the coals for my verse only being 27 seconds.
It was a short verse,
and I understand that, but the thing is I think that's why there's so many people that have said, "Oh, I wish my first like track that I did was better or half as good as yours," is because I didn't try to do a huge giant burst. Slim and I worked together and kept it simple so I would be able to get it as good as I could do it. And I will go slow. Everything I do comes up short because, as Jekyll pointed out, I'm 5'2".
I said 5 foot. I didn't say shit about it.
Every inch counts.
That's what she said.
But
no, I didn't say it was a bad idea. Because my first track I ever put on YouTube circuit was with Blindside and 10K, and they both fucking murdered me on my whole beat. And for the longest time, I could not see what everyone was saying. How theirs was awesome and mine was shit. I couldn't see it. And then nowadays, I look back at it and like, yeah, they're fucking accurate as shit. Mine was horrible.
Well,
I think terrible.
You said like your problem was you surrounded yourself, whether it was intentional or unintentional, with yes men for so long that they told you your shit that you was dropping was fire, when like some of the shit that I've heard of yours was straight up garbage. And if anybody told you it was fire, they were lying to you. And in the end, that doesn't help you, because then when you get in front of it, you're like, what the fuck? Everybody's always told me I'm fire. You're telling me I'm garbage?
No, it didn't help. That was what, damn near 20 wasted years where I could have been improving. And I thought I was doing awesome, so there was no room for improvement or need. That didn't help. That hurt. And I lost 20 years, damn it, where I could be advancing my craft, where I thought I already had a nail. But
And
no,
I still
John
don't,
Eckers did me absolutely no fucking favor.
and I
Blowing
still don't have
smoke
a
up my
Jekyll hat.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. About as much that had to do with you talking about a Santa Claus on your Christmas tree.
Well, see, mine makes sense. I was looking at my tree and I saw it. But what the fuck? Where did yours come from?
Because I was thinking about the fact, like, that chick tried to say that, like, oh, she never knew anything about you and that she wasn't a fan of yours. But yeah, she had pictures of her wearing a Jekyll hat.
Who?
Nitro.
Oh. Where the fuck did she get one?
I don't know, but there was a picture. It's since been deleted, but she had a Jekyll hat.
I don't know where the fuck she got it from. She didn't get it from me. Which is weird because I would have had to sent that out because that was from the local distributor. That wasn't from Teespring. But you know what? Karma's a bitch because I heard what happened to her. She got outed on Tim's channel too. Ha ha ha.
We don't say his name here.
Well, I said it. Tim. Fuck that guy.
The thing is, TK,
Glad you got your clicks off my name, motherfucker.
I don't know if you were here earlier because I did play one track off the new album. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say, TK. I think if you hang up your mic, it'll be a shame because you
I've always
fucking
said.
the shit that I heard from this album, you sounding better than you have in a long fucking time.
I've always fucked with TK song.
Yep. One of my favorites has Said What I Said. All three of you all fucking killed that track.
Like, I don't like most of my songs, as everybody knows, but Said What I Said is still one of my favorite tracks I've ever done. I can listen to that all day, every day. It'd be fucking
You're still a fucking asshole for that one track you sent to me.
What one? That
But
doesn't narrow shit down, does it?
the one about, I forget which. Oh, it was. Hold on. Oh, my ass.
Yes.
I've
only sent you every song I've ever done ever in the history of my life. I don't even think Jen's heard every song I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh, she
I
got
don't think you've
jokes.
heard most of my unreleased shit.
Oh, she got jokes.
Who's got jokes?
My mom. She sent me a text.
What'd she say? You're not really mine?
I wish. Hold on. It was Demons.
She's saying that Jekyll guy sounds hot.
No, she doesn't watch. Demons was the one that you sent me to blind listen to on my live, and it about broke me. Luckily, you
That
let
wasn't
me.
my fault. I pre-warned you.
No, you didn't on that one.
No, I pre-warned you on the follow-up song. That's right.
Yes, I did get to hear that. This is what she said. Happy New Year's 2023. Love, Mom. Like, why she has to sign them is beyond me. But she goes,
Well,
I
it's kind
hope.
of the same as my grandma. She's always like, "This is your grandma." I'm like, no shit. I can see your name pop up when you call.
Oh, wait, it gets better. I hope and pray we can become closer and work on a healthy relationship.
Does she know what that word means? Healthy.
Which
I don't know
part?
if she knows.
No. Yeah. I ain't doing it. Fuck that.
Every time you try, you get kicked in the nuts, and you ain't even got any. So that kind of says something.
But I got bigger balls than half the dudes on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, like I was trolling dude earlier. I'm not gonna say name, but yeah, I was trolling him earlier, and I don't think he really caught on that I was trolling. Or he did because he left right after that. But whatever.
It's always fun when they don't catch on to the joke.
I didn't say nothing wasn't true. Hitting up a female, asking the female to talk shit because they're too pussy to talk shit because of who they're tied to. Really? Wow. That's some hoe shit. Castrated type hoe shit.
You was a hoe. You're
a hoe.
You're a reformed hoe because now you're married.
Exactly. I'm a reformed hoe. Back in high school, I could say I was a slut.
And
because
probably
hoes get paid, sluts don't.
And probably in the military, you were a slut.
I was not a slut in the military. Actually, I was married in the military. My ex was a slut in the military.
She slept with all of your whatever.
No, she didn't sleep with anybody I knew. She just slept with Tire Lube Express dudes while I was deployed. There's a difference.
That's right. That's who those songs are about, isn't it?
Yep. That is true.
But that ain't Danielle.
No, that's fine. Like, if there's one thing I can say about Danielle, as far as I know, she was not a slut. She didn't fuck around, as far as I know. So I will give her that credit. She did not sleep around. As far as I know, she was faithful. Now, my other ex, she don't know what that fucking word means, let alone could be it.
Didn't Rihanna do a song like way back when about cheating, and she wished she could be faithful, and blah 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 blah.
I don't know. So you're asking me about Rihanna. I don't know. She's hot. I want to fuck her. And she did a song with Eminem. That's about as much as I know about Rihanna.
Yeah, I guess she's hot.
She's got a nice body. But no, see, and see, here's the fucked up part. Even after all the shit my current ex has done,
My current ex.
I still want nothing but the best for her in her life. If
That's
she would
called
just
maturity.
grow the fuck up and stop using the children as weapons, I would have no issue with her.
Is there something when military guys, like when you sign up, like sign your name over to Uncle Sam, is there somewhere in the fine print that says you're going to end up divorced? Like, do you sign that too?
No, that's just kind of a common knowledge type thing.
I don't think I've
Basically,
ever. I think Sped's one of the only Army people I've met that only has one ex-wife.
Well, see, to
Yeah,
be fair, I only have one ex in the Army. One of them didn't count because I only got married so I could live off post. So it was a marriage of convenience. That one did not count.
It was a marriage of convenience. How much did it cost you in the end?
None.
Okay.
She went her way, I went mine. We're still friends. Like, we don't talk like every day or anything.
So she married you for the TRICARE.
Yeah, she got benefits, and I got to live off post, so it worked. And then I started dating her best friend, who actually did move down to Fort Campbell with me. Yeah, so it kind of worked out. But
I guess dating her best friend is better than dating her sister.
yeah, so her sister was like fucking sick, so I don't think that would have been very appropriate.
You think?
Plus a little fucked up, you know. Oh, everyone, make sure you take a quick shot of that. Jekyll said that would be inappropriate and not fucked up. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at him, got him. Fuckers. Another watch.
Your dick's a candle.
My dick's a candle? Why, you blow it from both ends?
Wasn't that the line in my cipher?
How do you blow it from both ends?
I don't know. But wasn't that your line in my cipher? Quit blowing my dick. It ain't a candle.
Yeah, that was to somebody specific.
You can't blow a dick from both ends?
Well, you can. It just wouldn't work very good. You blow up the booty hole, but it doesn't put the dick out. Well, that, and if your dick is on fire, you got bigger fucking issues.
Yeah, if your dick is on fire, yeah.
If your dick's on fire, that means you got chlamydia.
If your dick's on fire, you shouldn't have rolled in the jet fuel.
You should have put a condom on that. It pees when it burns. Or burns when it pees.
I would have thought just from the sheer amount of sand, it would have probably been uncomfortable over there.
You weren't fucking the sand. What the hell
No, but you guys couldn't shower for weeks on end, and I'm sure sand got.
You don't get sand in your dick hole. Crazy woman.
Like, I know when I go to the beach, you end up with sand in places you don't want sand. So you spend 9+ months there. I assume you'd end up with sand in places you don't want it.
Usually in your ass crack, but me personally, I didn't go sticking my dick in the dirt.
How does it end up in your ass crack?
Well, shit happens, but dick holes are different than buttholes. Wait, hold on.
We have officially got off the rails in 2023.
It's a bigger open than a guy.
Well, that's why women shouldn't be in the infantry, because they can't shower.
Women shouldn't be on the front line, period.
Nope.
Partly because of periods.
Well, as soon as I can meet a girl that can pick me up with my full battle rattle on and carry me 200 yards or meters to the fucking nearest safe zone without dropping me or running out of breath,
Can I
she
try?
can be in infantry. How
Can
about
I
that?
try? I'm not guaranteeing it won't end up with both of us in the emergency room.
I'd rather you didn't try, but you know, I have yet to meet a female that can do that. It's called genetics.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with sexist.
There's probably some men that can't pick you up and carry you that far.
Yes, they are. They're called pogues. They don't belong in the infantry either.
TK.
There's some infantrymen that I don't know how the fuck they pass basic training because they weigh maybe 100 pounds soaking wet. How the fuck did they pass anything?
You know, I realize I have a weird collection of army guys. I slept with and dated for a while former army guy that had a Purple Heart. I'm dating Sped, he fired cannons. I don't know what exactly. You were infantry, and we're friends. Like the Navy and the Air Force don't like me, and the Marines.
Well, that's because they don't count.
And the Marines are too busy eating crayons.
The Navy are too busy loving and counting semen.
But
well, if I was smart though, having looked back on my career, I should have joined the Air Force. They had the lights. They had better barracks when they were deployed.
We already know that you're not smart.
Well, nobody said you got to be smart.
You said if you were smart, you would have. You make stupid choices.
Well, I passed the ASVAB. I could be anything I wanted to be in the Army, and I chose the fucking infantry. Why? Because I wanted to blow shit up and do shit I can't do legally as a civilian. Looking back, that was a stupid choice.
Now, did you get to blow shit up?
I did. It was fun.
Did you get to drive a tank?
No, I never drove a tank.
Have you ever fired?
They were mechanized.
Is it a Mark 16?
Mark 19.
I don't know. It's a thing that basically shoots grenades. I want one of those.
Yeah, that's fun.
I want a rocket launcher, but Spence said
I much preferred the 50 cal than I did the Mark 19 though.
Yeah, a lot less moving parts, and it's a hell of a lot lighter to carry.
And it just sounds cooler. It was cool.
I've held.
And the bullets are the size of my penis, so that was awesome too.
So micro.
I don't need that bitch.
It was like shooting my dick at every Taliban I shot at. It was awesome.
Oh my lord.
Well, the Mark 19s are they're girthy, but they're not long. But the Mark 9 or the 50 cals are long, but not girthy. So it's kind of like my dick. So it kind of worked.
Oh fuck.
Everyone, I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And it was like literally like, fuck you. See what I'm saying?
Oh dear lord. See, I've held. I held a Desert Eagle in a sporting goods store, but I think if I was to fire a Desert Eagle, I would probably be picking myself up off the floor. You said I'd be picking myself out of the wall?
Yes. Or
what you really got to shoot
is pull the thing out of your forehead. One of the two.
You really got to shoot one either the shoddy or the fucking actually the Barrett 50 cal. Those things will put you on your ass. Those things are awesome.
Sped says I can only have inflatable hammers and axes.
Safer for everybody involved and within arm's reach.
It is
I'm
true.
still pissed off at First Sergeant Davey for taking my shot. I was telling my wife about that the other day when First Sergeant Davey, when I got news he committed suicide. I lined up this shot with the 50 cal Barrett sniper rifle. I saw the dude that just lobbed fucking mortars at us. I had him lined up in the fucking scope of my 50 cal sniper. And I was like, permission to fucking engage. And he's like, nope, I'm taking the shot. I'm like, motherfucker. And he took my shot and fucking nailed his ass. He's like, you can get the next one. I'm like, no, I can't. You'll take that one too. He's like, probably. I'm like, fuck you.
Did you get paid more?
No, you get paid more, but still, you hump that goddamn weapon up there. You hump the ammo up there. You line up the shot, and you go to take it, and then your first sergeant takes over the glory of it. What the fuck?
Why are you humping your ammo?
What?
You said you hump it up there. Why are you humping your ammo?
That means you carry it.
You carry it up there.
I don't
That's
think
what they call humping your load.
If maybe it's a military thing, but I want to say humping your load is not the correct terminology.
Humping your load is what you do when you're deployed, and it's also what you do when you get home from being deployed. 2 different loads, 2 different humpings.
2 different.
Oh, heaven help me.
But no, the motherfucker took my shot. I had it all lined up. I had the fucking distance, direction, windage, everything. And the motherfucker took my shot because he was the first sergeant he could. Dude, you son of a bitch. You can get the first one, I promise. No, I can't. You'll take that one too, probably. Fuck you.
Have you ever
He's a
been
cool
to
first
Arlington?
sergeant.
No, have you ever been to Arlington?
Been there, but I've never been there during Memorial or any special day or anything like that. I was there when I was there when I got medevac from Afghanistan.
What was the stupidest thing you did while deployed?
Define stupid.
That you can talk about and not get in trouble for.
Define stupid.
Define stupid. Yes. I would like to hear.
Stupid as far as I didn't use my best judgment, or stupid as far as I knew the best judgment, I just decided not to do it. There's a total difference.
I don't know. I was like thinking stupid that we'll laugh at, not like like somebody had told me that they decided one night to eat cherries covered in gunpowder.
Why?
I don't know.
That would be my question.
They were bored and they thought it sounded like a good idea.
Those are the type of people that just want to smack and be like, you're stupid. Doesn't make you like a cooler soldier or anything because you ate gunpowder. It just makes you a fucking moron. But, that's just me.
Like, why would you
What
want that?
indicator for a piece of diamond over
It's like all my buddies decided it would be a good idea to snort gunpowder. It's like, why? Why would I want to do that?
Why did your buddy think it was a good idea to fucking juggle grenades?
Because he was on video and he's Colgate. I don't really have another explanation for that guy.
Were the pins in all of them at least? Were they all pinned?
Not all of them.
Oh dear Lord! How did you
No,
guys?
he took the pin out of one of them.
How did you make it back?
I wasn't the one videotaping.
But in general, because I'm sure you did stupid shit like that too.
I don't have an answer for that. I don't know how the fuck we all made it back.
No, is it
Especially
boredom?
Colgate. He was fucking wow.
Do you guys just
it's part boredom and part somebody said you wouldn't do it, so you did it. Because somebody said you wouldn't, and they said the magical phrase "no balls."
So pretty much, I double dare you.
Basically, yes, but military version is no balls.
No balls, but yet y'all seem to like to teabag each other or nut shot each other.
Yeah.
Nut tap.
Or grab each other's dick and go, yeah. But if you didn't go, yeah, then you were gay.
Like, I remember in high school that it would all like the stupid joke was like Bangkok, but I remember it was always guys going up to each other and like flicking each other's dick. And it's like now that would be sexual harassment. Back then, everybody just laughed.
I've never licked another man's dick personally.
Whoa.
But, Is that what you just said? They would go around
No.
licking each other's dick?
No, you remember it used to be like, what's the capital of China? Bangkok, and
Oh, you smack each other. Yeah, you nut tap each other.
or of course I grew up watching wrestling in the era of suck it. When you did the suck it motion for
Yeah,
wrestling.
the triple X or whatever the fuck.
Triple T.
One of them things.
Wrong one, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Triple H. That was his name. Triple H.
Well, basically, I like in the infantry, it's the gayest, straightest organization you've ever seen in your life.
But the thing is
You would
guys,
go around and cup each other's dick and junk every day and say, yeah, every time. That was your handshake.
but
If you didn't do that, it meant you were mad at the person.
But yet, at the same time, when shit came down, you know those motherfuckers had your back.
Exactly.
It's well, as I've been told, I'm just a civilian. And I know I'll never understand. I've never tried to. Y'all have bonds and weird shit that you do that I'll never understand.
As much as me and Sped try and explain it, you will never understand.
But well, and like the thing is I've been called rude because I don't thank you and Sped for your service. I'm like, well, one, I'm dating. The other one is like one of my best friends. I have talked to both of them. They don't want to be thanked. So if I'm thanking them to make myself feel better, really, I'm being a shitty person. Because that's why somebody thanks. If you think about it, 90% of the time, people are thanking you to make themselves feel better, not actually giving a fuck that you served.
Well, why would I make you thank me for something I volunteered to do? That makes no sense to me.
Because you are one of the
I wasn't
veterans
drafted.
I like the asshole like veterans like you and Sped that aren't sitting there demanding people like kiss your purple hearts and suck your dicks because you served.
No, I signed on the dotted line. I volunteered. I knew what could happen, and I still signed up anyway.
You'd still
You
sign
don't
back
need
up
to. You don't need to thank me
you.
for everything because I did that.
You don't accept my thank yous even when you've earned them.
No, because I didn't do anything to earn it.
Either did TK.
I did my job.
Neither you or TK will take any credit when I try to thank you guys for shit.
No, because I did my job. I did exactly what I signed up to do. Actually, if anything, I feel like I didn't do enough because I'm still alive. I signed up everything, including my life. I still have my life, therefore I could have given more. So, if anything, I owe you an apology. That's what I look
up.
That's just me.
Oh
no, because I think that's like just
you don't mean that. That's how I am.
Yeah, but the thing is you guys volunteered to sign up too. It wasn't like World War II where there was a draft, but you guys still, whether you signed up for it and voluntarily went, you still did something that a lot of people will sit there and call you guys baby killers and spit on you, but they'll never have the fucking balls to sign it. And you sit there and have to watch these people piss on the American flag and burn the American flag, and yet you know that you fought for their right to be able to fucking do it.
Yeah. And in a way, that's exactly right. I signed up to defend the freedom for them to burn the flag and spit at me and call me what they want. I defended their freedom to be able to do that. So, by all means, go for it. You didn't earn the right, but you got the right because I earned it for you.
I thought it used to be like a crime to burn the flag, and now it's
a soft ass generation.
Now it's okay to piss on it, dance on it, and step on it, and because it's freedom of speech.
Yeah, basically.
So if it's freedom of speech for them to stomp on a flag, why can't it be freedom of speech for me to stomp on them for stomping on a flag? I'm just expressing my thoughts.
That's called assault.
I'm expressing my thoughts with my feet.
It's because
you can verbally assault them because that's your thought and freedom of expression, but you can't physically stomp them because then that would be assault.
When I there's too many guys that are insecure little bitches, because when I sit there and fucking speak my piece, oh, shut up, you're a girl, you don't need to have an opinion. No, you need to grow a pair of balls, dude. And stop fucking sucking your mommy's tit and not be intimidated because a woman spoke back to you.
I don't have much respect for people who are unwilling to serve and earn the freedoms that they live and abuse, and then turn around and spit in the faces of those who do have the balls to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much respect for them,
What's your
but
thoughts on
it's their freedom to do so.
what's your thoughts on Mr. Tate there?
Mr. Who?
Andrew Tate.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay. That's more than enough because
Mr.
I said
Tate.
this. Tate, Andrew Tate, the kickboxer dude that just got arrested. You watch Fox News like 20 zillion hours a day. You can't tell me you didn't hear about it and don't know who Andrew Tate is?
Andrew Tate. I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
What do you do?
He was a kickboxer, but he got banned off of TikTok because he's a misogynist and domestic violence and would like brag about it. But him and his brother just got arrested in Romania for, I believe it was, I don't know if it's child trafficking or if it was child porn or what the case is. But in Romania, they automatically hold you for 30 days. So,
Well, see, that's kind of that's one of my biggest things. Like with this whole dude who just got arrested for the killings in Idaho. Like there's that Nancy Grace bitch who I cannot fucking stand at all.
uh-huh.
She's sitting there calling this dude a whole bunch of names and going off about this dude and just talking mad shit about this dude for the whole hour she was on yesterday. This dude hadn't been found guilty yet. So innocent until proven guilty. If he said, I did it, then yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Wait a minute though. And it's been proven, this is a fact, is that, which is one of the reasons how they caught him, is he was going onto sites like Reddit and stuff and on these like conspiracies for the murder and these podcasts, he was leaving comments that only the person that had killed those people would know.
Okay, then he'll get found guilty in a court of law, and until then, he's still innocent.
But
So people like Nancy Grace need to keep their fucking mouth shut when they have that type of platform. Like me and you, we can talk shit all day long. We don't have that big a platform. Nancy Grace, holy shit, she's got a huge platform. She can shut the fuck up.
This isn't a popular opinion, but I watched the Casey Anthony trial from start to finish every fucking day of that court trial. And if I had been on that jury for murder, I would have voted the same exact fucking way, not guilty, because the state, by definition, the state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt, and the state didn't prove their case, which is why there's still so much controversy and stuff. And I still have like my theories of who I think her father was behind it. But watching by the definition of the law, I would have voted the same way of not guilty for murder because they didn't prove that she killed her.
Well, everyone's allowed their own opinions. Like, I think OJ did it. Was he acquitted? Yeah. But I think it was the wrong judgment. Like everyone says that Kyle Rittenhouse was guilty, even though he was found innocent. I think he was innocent.
Yep.
So people are allowed their own opinions, but when you have a platform like Nancy Grace, you should not be running around saying that this dude is a piece of shit and he is exactly who you said that the police would have to be looking for. Until he's found guilty or admits that he did shit wrong, you can't be saying shit like that. As Nancy Grace, like me and you, we can say shit all we want. We don't have we got 1,500 followers. Woohoo.
Look at all that they did with what's his name? George Floyd. And how they ran that police officer through the fucking ringer before he was ever convicted. And they boiled it down to it was a white cop and a black guy when there was so much more to that. But because the mainstream media and all of these people like Nancy Grace and everything ran with this cop being, oh, he's racist, that's what was painted and everybody believes now, and there's so much more to that too.
Like I don't really know honestly how to take the Chauvin thing. I wasn't there. I haven't seen all the evidence. But with that being said, the rookie who had just signed on, he shouldn't have gotten in trouble at all.
The thing
He was
is,
doing what his training officer told him to do.
The thing with Chavez is the way that he had his knee, and you can even see in all the videos, was by the
Baby,
book.
we're out of tequila.
That it was by the book. He was doing what he was trained, and at the time, that was an approved method for restraining a subject for whatever city he lived in. That so he technically, by the book, he didn't do anything wrong. And if you look at George Floyd's autopsy, he died. He didn't die from asphyxiation. He died from a pre-existing heart condition brought on by all the drugs he swallowed when the person at the store called the cops on him for counterfeit money.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch most of the trial. I don't know most of the evidence, all that kind of stuff. When it comes to Chavez.
Yeah.
So I can't speak educationally about that. Have people say he didn't have his knee on the carotid. Other people say he did. I don't. But I know the rookie should not have gotten any trouble at all. Because he even flat out asked Chauvin, is this okay? We need to let him up. And Chauvin said no. So he should be cleared right there. Personally. But, yeah, it's just. I'm also a white Christian heterosexual. So I'm the devil.
You're white?
I think so. Unless
Why
I'm an
didn't you
albino
tell me
black
that? And you're a man? Why?
Am I albino?
I don't know.
Might be. I can identify as a dog. I'm Cujo's love
I'm
dog.
only 2 things.
You're Italian. What does that have to do with being a dog?
I'm just saying, you said albino, so I said.
Albino is. What the fuck does
You
that have
guys
to
are
do with
talking
Italian
about
and
all this
Polish?
being white and
You could be a black Italian Polish person?
Huh?
Racist?
Yes. They got black Irish and yeah.
I don't know what my wife stuff. What are you talking about?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
Talking about being an albino. That has nothing to do with.
Is the chicken coop
Well,
finally
just saying,
finished?
like she was saying, you're white, you're this, you're that, and then I'm just stating that. Well, I'm two things which is Italian and Polish. So I'm stating
That has to do with being white or albino.
nothing.
So
You just confused the living shit out of me.
Okay, so is your grandma finally happy with the chicken coop?
What? Oh my god, now you're being random. What the fuck is wrong with these random ass women? Talking about grandma's chicken coop.
That was random.
Wow, where did that come from?
I don't know.
That's even more random than a white Polish thing. Yes, you're white and you're Polish and Italian. And I think she's okay with the chicken coop. And Sped, you got a random off the wall question? Yes, my tree is green.
The random chicken coop
and it's got balls on it.
The random chicken coop question was to kind of get off of the subject that we were on. It's the equivalent of going like, how about those Yankees? But it's not baseball season, so nobody gives a fuck about the Yankees.
Nobody gives a fuck about the Yankees if it is baseball season.
And the Broncos suck. The Patriots suck.
Hey, Patriots at least are still in the playoff picture.
Dallas is probably going to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Dallas ain't winning no fucking Super Bowl. Dallas sucks more cock than my other ex, not my most recent.
I like that you got to specify X1, X2.
Well, this would be technically X. Well, let's see. 1, 2.
You say you
Skip
had to take
Bailey. 3. X3 if you don't count Bailey. Well, no,
Bailey's
she
not an
became
X.
before Bailey, so that would be X3. Yeah, because she
Bailey's
was
not
met
an
before
X.
Bailey. I'm saying if you don't count her.
You don't count her because you guys didn't break up. Yeah.
But she's no longer my wife, so therefore she's not my current. My current wife is sitting right next to me, looking at me like I'm crazy.
Because you are.
I am, but that's beside the point.
She married you. She knew you were crazy.
Well, she knew she was wife number 5, so lucky number 5. There we go. Let's do it. But one didn't count.
So she's wife number 4 then? If the first one
Technically,
didn't
yes.
count? We need a wife.
She's wife number 4 technically, because one didn't count.
We
But
need
I've
a
only had
white.
3 divorces, so
We need a white.
How many divorces have I had? 2. 2 if one didn't count, right? 3 if one did count, 2 if one didn't count.
We need a damn whiteboard and red yarn.
What was just a fun experiment. And
Who's the experiment?
I'm saying, okay, I'm married to this one, but technically,
She just wanted health care.
She just wanted.
Well, apparently, if number 1 was experiment, it went well because you found it. You married 4 more times. So,
well, if we're basing all the other ones off of 1, no, that was a terrible experiment.
you still did it 4 more times.
Broke up with her, and then she was engaged a week later. I was like, "Holy shit!" Because you weren't cheating.
If you guys
putting that out
if
there.
you only married to live off base, and she only married for your
No, that was wife number 2.
Yeah.
First wife was back in high school.
Do we need to get a drawing board?
We do need a white. Yes. We needed Neil Cavuto this shit.
Get the whiteboard off the room.
We need a whiteboard. We
need a couple of pictures.
Yeah, we need one of them dioramas that have the strings like Fed saying.
We need pin. We.
I don't know what's worse. This is how many wives I've had is harder to figure out, or how many women I've slept with. I don't know which one's worse.
How many men have you slept with?
How many men? 3. But that's beside the point. I was drunk 2 of those times.
What about the 3rd?
We don't talk about him.
Was his name Bruno?
No, his name is not Bruno. His name is Steve.
Well, did you have a one-night stand with Steve Jobs?
If I had a one-night job with Steve Jobs, I would be $1 million. Putting that out there. What?
So a few things you found out about.
Well, yeah, because you told me 2 years after the fact we got married. Oh shit!
What?
Don't look at me like that.
Wait, are those the rules? I don't have to tell you shit unless you ask me. There's some shit you should just tell me. Holy shit! Well, you didn't ask me until 2 years after we got married. Okay, that's the rule.
Don't
I ain't saying a fucking thing.
Hey, don't ask, don't tell. Works great for the military.
That's why
all
we're not
I'm
going to
saying.
get into this.
Yeah, don't ask, don't tell.
There are things.
Wait, does that say bullet 25 cents each? That ain't good.
I was writing down what you wrote down here because I'm erasing it, so we can use it.
Wait, what? When did I write
I don't
bullet
know.
25 cents?
Did she
I
just
don't
say
know.
she's a raisin?
No, she said she's erasing bullet 25 cents. That ain't good.
He wrote that on this.
When did I write bullet 25
I don't
cents?
know. You wrote it on here.
Did I?
Yeah.
You sure?
Darn.
Oh, by the way,
Your handwriting.
For what gun?
I don't know.
How come you never replied to my beautiful picture I sent you last night of what I cooked for dinner?
Because I didn't know why you sent me a picture of random food. I didn't know what to do with that. You just no explanation, nothing. Just a picture of fucking steak and potatoes or some shit. I'm like,
Pineapple.
okay, and what do I do with this? Do I eat it?
Yes. I don't know. Do you like pineapples?
No.
Do you like steak?
Well, yeah. I mean, I am a heterosexual white male.
How do you eat your steak?
With my mouth.
I mean, how do you cook it? Rare,
on a grill usually. Sometimes I have to use a pan.
Do you like your steak rare, medium, well done?
I like it every now and then. I wouldn't say rare. Heck.
You're a fucking smart ass today.
Yes, I am. Medium rare. Pink in the middle, brown on the outside. Kind of like a butthole.
Guess where he gets it from?
And Sky still thinks you're normal.
I don't think Skylar's ever thought I was normal. Wait, battery low on what? Can't be my fucking phone. Must be my headphone.
Your battery. Your vibrator.
I'm gonna have to plug in my computer and turn on my mic that way because it said my battery is low.
Well, then you can have it.
I think I don't fucking know what's happening.
Just
said battery low. It didn't tell me what battery. There's like 3 batteries on.
Did you know Walmart sells vibrators now?
I did not know that. Did you know they're charging me 10 cents per bag?
Yep. And we
That's
don't. They
bullshit.
don't. They don't even. They don't even allow plastic bags in Maine. They're all paper bags.
Yeah, you wrote it.
I don't know why I wrote 25 cents a bullet. For less than $1, we can all die? Is that what it meant?
You have a bag of bullets sitting on a dresser.
I have a bag of bullets.
Yeah.
A bag of bullets?
Sitting on the dresser. And
Was I on my night meds?
I don't know.
That can explain a lot.
What are you doing on your night meds?
I don't know. Apparently counting 25 cents per bullet.
And you're putting them in a bag on your dresser.
Apparently, yeah.
Now, can you access the gun while you're on your sleep meds?
Can I access a gun when I'm on my sleep meds? No. Usually it leaves the house and locks itself in a room.
That's what you did.
That's what I did. Was I on my sleep meds? When was this?
Then you must have been on your sleep meds. You were on the phone and you were looking up how much bullets were and what this would cost. And
what was I planning on doing with these bullets? You know?
I have no idea. You wrote the amount of bullets. And
that ain't good.
cost.
Luna, you need to delete this live after it goes out.
Don't know what you were doing.
I don't know.
You must have been on your meds, but I didn't know that.
I don't know.
They gave me Ambien once,
and then I'm like, okay.
And for some reason, I made a peanut butter sandwich, left it on the toilet seat, and texted my now ex-husband and said, "I left you a peanut butter sandwich in the bathroom." No plate, just fucking peanut butter sandwich right on the toilet lid.
Well, at least these bullets are hollow points. That's good.
You took it out of your.
I don't know. Well, if they're 25 cents each, that's like at least $6. I can't add, but that's like a lot of bullets, right?
Yeah.
Battery low. Okay, I got it, cocksucker. Shut up. Plug it in my fucking thing. I'm plugging in my microphone thing because it's yelling at me that my battery's dead. It has a fucking attitude with it, too.
Does your GPS have an attitude, too?
My GPS always had an attitude. Turn around now. What am I doing?
I'm still trying to figure out who the two people are that are listening to this nonsense.
I don't know. I don't even know there's two people here.
Connect to.
Oh, you need to send me a link in
Twitter?
Fucking YouTube. Or not YouTube. Twitter, yeah. So I can connect with it on my computer. Would you stop pushing buttons, woman?
No, I'm trying to help you. You're not getting very far, so I'm trying to help you.
He's,
Like,
I think he needs more help than
What am I doing right now? What's
you're
happening?
waiting for me to send you a code.
Twitter. Twitter.
You probably have 1,200 messages.
I don't know which Twitter you're saying. Jekyll's opinion or Jekyll music?
The Jekyll. Which one do you want me to send it to you? I sent it to
The green one.
the RTG one.
Yeah. That one.
I don't want to know your opinion. I already do. Usually it's the same opinion as me.
Good thing I was doing.
Usually our opinions aren't that far off.
oh,
What the fuck are you doing? I'm assuming me is Jekyll.
Hello, Bob.
Now we got you hearing twice.
Hold on, time out.
so
Hey, now I can play with my ants.
no, if Skylar, no, if there's a Bob, so it must have been Bob. Then now she's Bob, so now we have to say she's the one that gave Skylar presents, not Bob, but actual Bob. So now she's Bob.
What the fuck are you yakking about? I have no idea what you're saying right now.
Who's Bob?
Zariah decided to name everybody in YouTube VR Bob.
And BRB Bob. So we just said hello, Bob.
So she'll run around for hours saying, Bob, Bob, where are you, Bob? I don't know, I guess you had to be here.
I laughed.
Yeah, you have to be here.
I got a video of it. It's fucking hilarious. Bob. Now everything in our house is Bob.
The cooking video you have was hilarious. The Haya.
Yeah, that one's the best video ever.
That was not intentional. I was just recording her just to record it for breakfast, and she, oh my gosh.
Hayad. That was she Hayad the eggs.
Now she likes to do her little cook it with Boogit session every night.
Yep.
Well, we already know she can make better beats than you. Can she cook better than you too?
She does cook pretty damn good. Skylar wants me to teach him how to cook. I think he's jealous that I teach Zariah how to cook, but I'm not teaching him how to cook. But he's never asked me to teach him how to cook until 4 days ago.
Have you taught him how to not have his room smell like an outhouse yet?
No, we're still trying to teach that one.
Bottle of Febreze.
Told him, don't bring a whole thing of Mountain Dew in his room. And then he's like, I was like, that's enough. And I said, you have another drink in the bedroom with you. And he goes, yeah, but I live in my room.
Well,
You know
see,
that.
the only thing that gets concerning is if he drinks the Mountain Dew and then pees in said Mountain Dew bottle.
That's not a concern. That just saves you a trip to the toilet. But at least you would be using a bottle instead of just peeing. That would be good.
He might accidentally pee in his Mountain Dew. Now that would be bad.
Oh.
It's Mountain Dew or peed in his
His
Mountain Dew
Mountain Dew
then
and
drink
then
it.
drink it.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
I think we would have an issue with that one.
Yeah.
You know what? He'd be in his sleep and go, I gotta go potty. And then
The social media growth. Happy New Year's, Jekyll Music. Well, thank you. Who the fuck are you? From everyone at the headquarters of the social media growth. Okay. That sounds like a porno gone wrong.
That doesn't sound made up at all.
We know 2022 might have been challenging for a lot of people.
You don't say.
What gave it away? Biden being in presidency? Yeah.
Why? Why? No. You are not coming to 2023 with me. Go suck a dick and give me a divorce.
What?
My ex-husband just wished me a happy New Year's. I said, no, I ain't taking that into 2023. Leave me the fuck alone and give me a divorce.
Tell him you're currently on the phone with your boyfriends and your, I guess, I don't know what I would be, your boss / lover / I don't know what the fuck else I am. Plus his wife. You're in a four-way conversation right now.
You're the husband of my female lover. Let's get it right. I already told you I was
there you
from
go.
Colorado to steal
Your
Jen
female
from you.
lover. But wait, if you slept with me to get to the top, how does that work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, Hill?
I told you, Jeff, you're doing it wrong.
I slept with TK too, even though he's happily married too.
Well, he's in the chat, so it works.
I'm sure by now I slept with Sombra too, and he's in Sweden. He's in a whole other fucking country.
You're that good. Just saying.
Yeah, you know, because God forbid I actually think for myself and
you have tits. You're not allowed to have a brain too.
And work and bust my ass to get to what nothing's been handed to me. Like you and TK, like you guys, the advice that you have given me, I could have just let it go in one ear and out the other and I'd be nowhere. But I had to take what you guys told me and put it into action because yeah, words are just words until you put them into action.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a witch.
You heard that, honey? She just called you a bitch.
No, Sved's a witch.
Hey,
Sved's a witch. He knows stuff, and then I'll tell him like he won't. I would thought that like, oh, I'm doing good. He doesn't. And then I'll tell him something. He's like, yeah, I figured that out like 6 weeks ago. I'm like, fuck you.
I've been called worse.
That's right. I was just trying to start shit. She didn't call you that.
I've been called worse on here.
Even if she did, I wouldn't take offense to it. I've been called worse.
I call myself a bitch. There's sometimes when I get an attitude, even I'm like, damn, you're a bitch. And I don't even want to deal with me. So I'll be the first.
I'm called slut, whore, or something else from my previous friends. And
you were called a homewrecker before me and you even got together. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
You went back in time.
Is that by the homewrecker say ho?
Well, she's not a hoe. That was the most current ex.
You have to admit, though, my clap back to her was funny. Homewrecker say what? On Facebook.
Oh, that Danielle.
Oh, no, we're talking about a different chick.
I was talking about that one. I liked my comeback to her.
Yeah, that girl is a special kind of special.
Well, she's sitting there. I can't stand females that act shady, and then when they get called out, then they act like they're the victim. Oh, none of you guys know the true story. It's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. He dropped the screenshots. Literally, you busted. Own up to it.
Well, the funny part is Jen knew about the entire time. Like, I would ask her constantly what I should say to her next. So she obviously knew what this girl was saying to me the entire fucking time. And she wants to say, oh, I never said that. Yeah, you did.
You
she was
dropped
sitting right next to me when you said it.
And you dropped all the screenshots. I will be right back. You guys hold down the fort. Don't say anything I wouldn't say. Don't say anything I wouldn't say.
I don't even know where that's at.
What? Where? What? Who? What?
Said that's a beautiful view.
That's pretty. Where is that?
I have no idea.
Gotta love Facebook. Sends you pictures of shit that you don't even know where it's at.
I'm looking it up.
That's why I don't like Facebook.
New Year's Eve goals. Where that's at.
It tells you shit and shows you pictures of pretty shit, and then it's like, well, no, you can't have that because I'm not gonna tell you where
For
it's at,
your dream
motherfucker.
destination on Travailo. I don't even know where it's at. Where is this? Where is it at?
Somewhere where we're probably never going to go ever, because it looks like it costs a lot of money.
It does look like it costs a lot of money.
And I don't know about you, but I ain't been stashing money away from you, so I'm not rich.
I haven't
If you
been
have,
stashing
please
any
pull it
money
out
away
now.
either. I got nothing.
If you've been squirreling money away, pull it out now so we can go to wherever that's at.
Yes, I would. If I had money, I would. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Sped, when's the last time you've been on vacation?
Last January.
See, I feel like I've stopped life because I haven't been on one since 2001.
Well, that was my first one ever. And I turned 44 last month.
So
I
you're
wouldn't
saying
really
I'm
count
better.
It looks like it's in Paris.
Well, see, I don't know. Does it count when you're a kid? If you go on vacation to like Disney World, if your parents paid for it?
I don't really count anything up until like you hit like 18, personally. But you actually have to sit there and want to go on the vacation because you just gotten tired of everybody else's shit.
Okay, then I've been on one vacation my entire life to Cancun when I graduated high school in 2001. Since then, I haven't been on vacation, or before then. I went to Disney World once, but my dad took me. Not since I've been
I've
there.
been on trips, but not. It wasn't. It didn't.
Well, I've been on leave. I went to visit Dad in Arizona, and then back here to Colorado when I was still in Fort Campbell. But I don't consider those vacations because it wasn't a vacation. It was like a family trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking about mine. It's not. It was not a vacation.
Cancun, now that was a vacation. Beaches and women and beaches and alcohol. That's a vacation.
My last vacation
Hello, son.
was
What do you want?
Catalina. All by myself.
Do computers count as consoles?
Do what?
Do computers count as consoles?
Do computers count as consoles?
As a console.
What?
No.
No, Sky.
Apparently no.
A computer does not count as a console.
Computer is not a console. Why? What are you talking about?
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
This computer's
like a gaming console.
No, a game console is a PS4 or an Xbox. A computer is that.
Why? Why?
Because I have to press.
You have to press that.
I have to press Y in order to open something. It will not work, and I don't know what
What?
Anything.
This Game Pass gives you access to 10 new exciting animations. Just type them in the chat to use them. Press Y if you're on console. Yeah, how about we don't do that? That sounds like a hack.
No,
and you're
it's a
gonna
Game Pass.
No, you're an idiot.
It doesn't sound. It doesn't
Just
sound.
because somebody disguises shit as a game pack or says that it's fucking 10 karat gold doesn't mean it's real.
I can show you that's real.
Skylar.
And you can show me it's real.
Yeah.
It's not real.
If it's real, how did you type Y in a console if you haven't had a console to type Y into?
I tried it with my keyboard.
And did it work?
No, because I Because computers.
Because it's not real.
Usually you can't do.
Skylar, I love you and your gullibility.
You can't.
It's not real, Skylar.
See, that's true.
Skylar,
Please don't argue.
would you trust your mother and father when we tell you it's not real?
I wouldn't trust you.
There's shit. Shut up, woman. There's shit called scams. Do you know what a scam is?
He finally called you a woman.
That I have had this for a long time, and I have not been hacked yet.
Yet is the key word there.
Because you believe stupid shit. And you don't listen to your father, who knows a lot about a lot of stuff.
He's forgotten more stuff than you'll ever know.
Shut up, woman.
I was on your side.
Oh,
Man.
then keep talking.
I said you've forgotten more stuff than he even knows.
Okay. Prime example. Your mom's smart, right?
Right.
Okay, there's this thing called Facebook. You've heard of it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Got sent a message that said, sorry for your loss. Here's a picture of a person that you know. If you click on the link, guess what? They steal your password. And then they message that same message to everyone that you have in your messenger to get their passwords, right?
And it hacks
Guess what?
everybody's
It hacks everybody, right? Who clicks
Everybody.
on that one message. Even though she's used Facebook a billion times, right?
Right.
She's done it before, right?
But
Just like you've done that before, right?
Right.
So therefore, it doesn't matter what you've done or haven't done or done a million times or done once, right?
Right.
It's called a hack. All you have to do is type one button and it downloads the hack to your phone or computer or whatever, right?
Right.
You see where I'm going with this?
because
No.
somebody in my Facebook decided to click on it, and then I ended up in a group chat with 3 people telling me that it's a hack and don't open it, and I said I didn't. But because one of them, somebody opened it, it messed up everybody's Facebook, including mine. So I had to reset my password. And at the same time that happened, it locked me out because it said that because I updated my information on Facebook.
So
It,
just
like,
trust
right
us
at
when
that
we say we
moment,
know shit. Okay.
it just destroyed everything. I almost lost my Facebook.
And as much money as we've spent on your Robux account, I don't feel like losing that. Okay, then listen to me when I say shit.
Guy. That's what we're trying to tell you.
I get it that that's your Robux account and you have access to it right now, but as soon as you hit Y and enter, you won't have access to it in a moment. That's my point.
I've seen every single YouTuber use that. Every single time.
Okay, Skylar, just because they did it doesn't mean you need to do it. Right? Why
And
don't
who
you
says
trust
that
us?
those are even accurate videos? Maybe their accounts got hacked and they're using their platform to spread the misinformation about, hey, click this link, it's safe. Look, I'm using it right now. When really they're not the one using it. It's the people who hacked their account just using it and saying, hey, this is trustworthy, click on it. Look what happened to my computer, right? I clicked the trusted link of a music file, right?
Right.
And it completely nuked my entire computer, right?
Right.
Off of a trusted source of a music file, right?
Right.
Wasn't you
So it
trustworthy?
happened. How about you trust your father?
Okay.
That's a good idea, right?
Right.
Unless you want your stuff taken away from you.
If your shit gets hacked and you don't listen to me, I am not going to pay for anything to get unhacked. And you'll lose all of your shit. Because I
Does
don't
that
know.
include Minecraft?
No, that's not Minecraft. It's just Roblox that costs way more than
I'm just
Minecraft
being a
every day.
smartass. Have you not caught on yet?
Shut up, woman.
Twice now, I'm a woman.
If your shit gets hacked and you don't listen to me, I'm not going to pay to get it unhacked or to get you all your stuff back. And you will start from zero. And I will not buy you shit. Because you're not listening to me when I say it is a scam.
It is a scam.
Okay? Okay. So do what you want. You have the information. Do what you want with it. Okay? Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
I swear that boy don't listen at all.
It's another word for Merry Christmas.
Now I know the frustration of my father growing up. He would tell me shit and I would not listen.
Hey, Nick. It is officially on the East Coast. It is 2023, and it is in 8 minutes. It'll be New Year's for Jekyll.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? It is, huh?
Ain't you a bitch?
Yes, I am. But at least I'm not a hoe.
Actually, you are a hoe. Or are you
I
a
am
slut?
not either. Hoes get paid. I'm a slut. There's a difference.
You have issues.
Yes, I do.
It is why you're my best
And
friend.
a hoe is pretty bad. And it all together.
Please tell me you
Well,
got rid
neither
of
of
the.
them.
No, I'm not even going to ask that
Hoes
question.
are just
Sorry,
smarter.
I don't want the answer to it. I don't want the answer.
Heck,
Get that thought out of my head. We're not
Dress
going to
as
ask.
a
That.
slut,
We're not going to ask that question.
And then once the slut gets action, they become a hoe.
But you only become a hoe if you get paid.
I
So
know.
they're the
That's what
smarter
I'm
of the
saying.
two.
That's what I'm saying. If you
You
dress like a slut, you walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, I want to have sex," and then you get paid to have sex, then you become a hoe.
just put the Deadpool outfit on, Jekyll. You'll be fine.
You just like looking at my dick.
No, she said if you dress like a hoe or a slut, so I guess a guy equivalent would be putting on something like your Deadpool outfit.
I did not know it was that revealing when I put it on till after I took pictures and sent it to everybody. Then I realized I needed to do some quick photo editing.
Are you talking about the Deadpool?
No, she's talking about the Deadpool.
That's his hoe outfit or his slut outfit.
That's my slut outfit because apparently it was very revealing.
It
I did not
was.
know this until after I had sent everybody pictures and posted on Facebook.
Yes.
I did
And
not
Twitter.
I don't go around looking at my own junk in a fucking mirror.
Nope.
I didn't notice it either because I wasn't paying attention to that until she pointed it. But I do see what she's talking
Yeah,
about.
she totally mentioned. She totally noticed. She's like, "Wait a minute."
She noticed it right off the bat. I didn't even know what the hell she's talking about.
It is in my defense because I'm the type of person with any picture. I am like I had somebody. This is back when my days of date on the plenty of fish dating app. Like I had a dude send me a selfie, and I'm like, it's a good thing I ain't a stalker. He's like, why? I'm like, because in the picture frame with you is your mail. I now have your address and your full name. He's like, how did you notice that? That's just like the shit I pick up on, and like.
Yeah, I didn't really notice until you told me that you could see the outline of my penis. And I was like, no, you can't. Bullshit. And I was like, holy shit, yeah, you can. I got to take that off Facebook right now.
But the thing is I was just doing my job because I had to tell him the other day, hey, did you just upload something to YouTube? He's like, no. I'm like, well, somebody did.
I still don't know where the fuck that came from.
What did you upload?
Remember the song Demons? Or no? Then You'll Know?
But they had changed the title. It was some like weird ass title. Like calling you a piece of shit or something like that.
Not my most recent song, but the most recent before my recent song.
Yeah. Okay.
So like 2 songs ago.
Okay.
It re-uploaded itself under the same name, but it was changed. Then You'll Know and something.
So
piece of shit or something like that. Yeah.
Because then You'll know and I'm a piece of shit or something.
because you dropped Demons, and then you dropped Then You'll Know, and then did you drop the one with LC4?
No, I think Then You'll Know came before LC4.
So then, yeah, someone must have hacked into your stuff.
Now
But
I
yeah,
gotta
somebody
look.
hacked it and then re-uploaded my own song to my own channel under a different name. I was like, what the fuck?
And then he lost his email password.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Okay, your order of drops. Let's see here. Okay, so a year ago it was Flesh Wounds, and then Demons, and then You'll Know, and then you did the track with Power Trip. Then you
Really?
did the one.
Power Trip and LC4 was after Then You'll Know?
Yep.
Ain't that some shit?
And then you did the 24-bar challenge. Then you dropped the track with Karma and Smoke.
I thought Then You'll Know was like one of my most recent drops.
Nope. 10 months ago.
Is that almost a year ago? Holy fuck.
Yep. And then you dropped the Jekyll intro 7 months ago. And then you dropped the Call Me with LC4, and Memory Rewinds is the last one, the new song that you uploaded. Because then you dropped the Worldwide Cypher 3, but that was really not a brand new drop.
I'll be right back. I gotta go ring in a New Year. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.